Yes, we were preparing to die.
I see 4 people in game.
I am a dumbass. Let me stop looking at cow titties and get in the game.
Excuse me?
I beg your pardon?
You heard her.
Utter mama.
Yes! That's my name!
That's utterly atrocious.
It's bringing back memories of Mama Chala.
Not to...
Oh my
No
god.
spoilers, but I'm totally bringing him over if the bird becomes fried chicken.
Sin, if we both kick the bucket, we should ask.
They're very homebrew.
That's not gonna
Yeah.
Mine's
that's
not.
gonna work.
Yeah, no,
Mine
yours
is
would be
still an
the
option.
The oracle part would be the problem.
Yeah,
Well,
but I mean,
even
she could just be a
Well,
wizard
and
or
the
something.
Arachne race too also might be a bit of a problem.
Yeah,
Look,
like
you can
all of them
always just be
homebrew.
literally anything playable that's not a satyr, and I'll call you mama.
Yeah, just remember, this revolves... At least the first 2 books revolve around human towns.
Okay.
Right. One more question for you, Airee.
Mhm.
What level do these books get up to for us? Like, what's the highest player
High
character level will
teens.
probably be? High teens. Ooh, fucking yes. Okay, I'll shut up now. I'm excited.
Well, who's ready to die?
I'm good to
Not
go.
me.
I used to make a habit of dying almost every session.
Right?
I will
Let's do it.
say moo for anything that starts with M-O. With the other character.
Time for you to move over.
I'm pretty sure
Exactly.
that's just like Clarabelle the cow from the Mickey Mouse Club.
Exactly, yes. See,
This
except
is
for I'm
exactly what
smacking
happens
people
when
in the
this is on
face
the
with
table.
titties.
Just bring in Co. There you go.
Just watch out when you go
Cow.
by the butcher
Wait, which
shop.
one?
I,
Which building's the Glassworks again, by the way? 16, you said? Or no, 20.
if I'm the only one that passes, I might look into seeing if Aree's okay with me bringing my chaotic evil death cleric.
I'm gonna have a Western cowboy warforged if Slugga dies.
You mean again? I mean, like I said, both of my spell slots are basically reserved for you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
See, everybody loves Slugga. He's a vital part of this team.
I'm just hoping I get like some sort of healing cantrip in the next fucking level, because good fucking god.
There
I'm
are no
so
healing
used to it.
cantrips.
Fuck!
There's a stabilizing cantrip.
But it doesn't heal.
Yep. Twice
Look,
as
that's
stabilized.
fine. Yeah, so long as he's not dying.
Let's do it.
Boots and cats. Boots and cats. Boots and cats. You have so many talents that I was not aware of, sir.
Yes. Making noises with my mouth is apparently a very big talent.
Hey, you, my
I just
guy.
need you to get on Codfish's level.
Wow.
It's dark in here.
What the bass?
Sam and Airee are sitting there with their arms and legs crossed, waiting for us to stop talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Less talking, more reading.
Less talking, more dying and creating new characters. Well, this is probably a bad sign. I've forgotten if I've already taken my naproxen today or not.
Being that everyone's so happy about making a new character, for some strange reason, Allegretto forgot all of his healing spells.
No, nobody's excited about creating a new character. We're just optimistic.
Making jokes about it. This is some weird lighting. I feel like
I know, right?
I feel like something's not correct here.
For some reason, Gagnetta is glowing.
I can't even
I see a big
Gagnetta.
white circle.
I see what looks like everything is dark except for whatever light is exiting what I presume are windows.
It's
Yeah,
like
there's a-
Well,
zebra
there was
stripes.
not light until I dropped Gagnetta on it.
Is
She
that
No.
anything supposed to be pitch
it's
black?
it might be because she lit a torch last time, and I guess it was time before last. So you did something to her so that light radiated off of her.
She lit a torch in the house.
Yeah.
And now there's a big circle around me wherever I go.
But there is nothing on her character currently that says token emits light.
We've broken it. We've broken Rule 20.
She had. Hold on.
Maybe just delete the token and put it back down.
Nope. And on the screen,
Let me go
I
look at her screen.
I see a sliver of the map, and then the rest of it is white.
And just like that, we discovered that Airee made Mom a part of the map.
Well, I do like
Are we
being
all placed down as a
NPCs.
map? I'm sorry, why isn't this working?
Hold on.
Is the dog injured?
What the dog doing?
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, no. It should be good.
Damn it.
Sammy, please adjust my hit points. I'm just fine. Thank you very much.
Know how to do that. I don't know how to do that at all.
See, it shouldn't let you see.
If it makes you feel better, when she's down, not only can I not see her, but I can't see the light she emits either.
Okay, you shouldn't see the light she emits.
I
I
can't
think
see
what it-
anybody.
I see Allegretto.
Oh, and I'm not even there yet. I can't get Shadow to start. That gonna work.
I see Sammy. And no, I don't.
Yeah, but some
Where'd you go?
reason.
No,
Hold
I still
on.
can't see you.
Should I restart? Because you know that's the IT answer at where I
I
work.
Try turning it off and on again.
You would be
See, it's
thoroughly
letting Sammy
impressed.
move, and she shouldn't be able to move through the walls.
You would be thoroughly
Oh yeah, I
impressed.
can go inside.
How
But you're
often
not
the whole
supposed to be able to.
turn it off and back on actually works.
It does. And it's so frustrating when it does.
What's really frustrating is like turning it off and back on, calling tech, them asking if you've done that, and then you saying yes, and them telling you to do it again anyway, and then it works.
Phrasing?
So I believe I found a video that perfectly exemplifies someone finding Slugga in the dark while they're patrolling and not wanting to deal with that shit.
All right. Hopefully that will stop the walking through walls.
I'll test it out for you. Yep, I can't go through the wall.
You uncaspered us?
Casper nuts? What?
I said you uncaspered us?
Oh,
Did you say
Oh
Casper
my-
nuts?
that's what I thought
She
she
did.
said.
So I'm
You
gonna
did.
apologize right now in the event that I have to go run outside, because apparently what
You're
Talks
under
in the
attack.
background.
So-
Talks in the background.
So apparently someone with a guitar walked in through the fucking front door and forgot to scan their fucking cat card to ID themselves as they walked into the barracks. And they are now calling for him to come back down and present ID. And if they do not do it in a certain amount of time, they're going to call the entirety of barracks out to formation to track down this individual.
Wonderful.
Oh, jeez.
Which doesn't make any fucking sense, because you clearly have CQ guys who can just go, oh yeah, I know who that is, because odds are they're in your fucking section. It's like, and the thing is I know one of the two guys that was running around with a guitar earlier, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't him. But he knows the other guy with a guitar. So, actually, I could just hide in my room the entire time and just be really quiet and hope nobody notices I'm here.
We found you, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, but if I suddenly go dead quiet or just no talking response from me, that's probably what's happened. Anyways, have we figured out what's going on with the map thingy?
Well, I think what it is, it's set to Explorer mode, which since she can see in darkness, it allows areas of it that's been explored to be seen.
Isn't it daytime though?
It is daytime. Well, it's early morning. So around sunrise.
Yeah, no, it's just because most of the map, that's the outdoorsy bit, is black to me. So I presumed it was... Oh.
Did it go black again?
No, it's still black. It's just that the areas that were previously explored, quote unquote, are now no longer explored whenever it moves the token.
Yeah, hold on. All right, now do you see around the building?
Yes. I see.
I dropped
But-
light
but-
around it.
Where I am is all black. Then there's like the white glow. Oh, okay. Now that's all white. I mean,
Better.
there's like a hard line for grass, but I don't care.
That's actually
That's
That's
actually
actually
right.
what I see.
Okay, cool.
This little section in map was literally like this in the book, and I'm like, it's not even oriented correctly. It's like 90 degrees out. That circular section should be down if you go around the building. But anyway, we're still missing Spiral. I'm taking he can't get on.
I'm opting to use the tablet. The Shadow's not working on the phone at the moment.
And he appears. Blip. And actually, when you're getting up to this building, you can hear the rumblings of the furnace. You can see it, this building belching smoke out of two big smokestacks. The windows are actually drawn. There's curtains drawn over the windows. So, like, I know right now you guys can peek inside and stuff, but in reality, it's not possible. That was my mistake when I set this thing up. So there is... The main road is actually on the south side. So if you want to move your group around to the south side, yeah, go southeast. Sorry, southwest. That'll make it easier.
Oh,
I can't move myself southwest. I can't pass through walls.
You're already in the wall.
God damn it.
If you move
grab me
backwards,
anymore.
then you can come
I
around.
moved her.
Thank
Oh,
you.
okay.
the question is, where's the door?
All right.
My God, what happened to Sammy's dog?
You all were coming from the south just because of where the Rusty Dragon was. So right now, there's one little door there. And then if you go further enough north, there's double doors.
Well, obviously, we're going to sneak into the single door.
We were supposed to be meeting somebody, right?
No, that's what Amiko was supposed to be doing, but she hasn't returned. So we're investigating because obviously sneaky equals bad, and therefore
Oh.
stab.
I am full-heartedly under the impression this is a 2-story at least building. There's a balcony somewhere, and Amiko's about to be tossed off like a sack of potatoes by her dad, just like her mom.
So on that note,
Wait, is there a
I would
balcony?
like to fly 50 feet up into the air, please.
Yeah, is there a visible balcony we can see on the outside of this building?
No,
Is it just not a second 2-story building, or is it?
it's just a large factory.
Okay, so it's 1 story then.
I mean, there are skylights on top, but, you know,
How
You
tall
don't-
are we talking these walls?
it'd be probably about a 20-foot climb. And right now, you're just walking by. You know, people are getting up. So, you know, there's people on the streets and stuff.
There's actual light shining out the windows, like we can see in the windows.
No, you can't see in the windows. I can
Okay.
fix that. Oh, give me a second.
Tiny little door. So we do have reason to be suspicious, though, right? We were talking about that last time.
Oh, absolutely.
Given that,
Well, you have a note.
I'm gonna attempt to be sneaky as getting up close to this building.
Well, that also will draw attention to you from all the public.
But you said it was early morning, and if there's people walking around right now,
There's always people out. Yeah, it's sunrise. When are people going to work?
I don't know. I'm homeless. Well, I
Sam.
feel like actually he probably would know that, being the fact that he used to be sleeping outside constantly. So
Well, I want to sneak around to where the doors are.
Yeah, where
So,
is the
I'm
door?
a-
Well,
I'm a sneak
it's
too.
probably easier to walk around, just literally walk around the building. You won't draw as much attention.
yeah, good point. Good point. We do have a door right over here.
Did I just?
Where?
It was where Slugger ran off to. There was a single door over on this side. Right here.
Are we trying to be stealthy in what we're doing?
There's a door?
I thought that there was a door right here. Is that right?
Yeah, there was a double door down there somewhere. The
I
question
think
No
it's
one-
right there.
do you want to go through the single door or the double door?
Or are
All
we
right.
splitting up?
I believe I have all the windows shut, correct?
Yes.
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 Test it out.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because like when you're just walking by, you can hear the furnaces, you can smell the smoke, but all the curtains on the windows are drawn. So as you're going around, like where the group is now, there's a pair of delivery doors, like carriage-sized doors. If you go further around the back side of the building, at the top of the map, there's another pair of double doors. So right, you can see 3 ways in. Now, Allegretto, like I said, when you're above it, there's a couple of skylights scattered through the areas, and then a lot of smoke coming up from the furnaces near the skylights.
Sen, why is your
Alright.
dog hurt?
I don't know. I don't know how to change it. He wasn't earlier when we were at the last location. And I can't even see his health, actually.
Why is there just a
So-
weird line here now? It's like a
Because I
line
was on the
walking
wrong
down.
thing when I'm trying to get rid of it.
Well, I
Um,
don't think if Amiko was coming in, she would have gone through these delivery doors. Should we go through the front?
Which one's the front?
She was
Back
trying to
in the
meet.
circular section, I believe.
She was
Like-
trying to meet Secret, wasn't she?
I want to just go knock on the front door. Can I knock on the front door?
Yeah, that's back. You go to your west and go north.
I say we don't knock. I say we just see if this door. This is the double door right here, right?
Right here.
I say we just see if it's open real quick. You like
It is
open-
locked.
I am back on the ground.
It's
It
locked
is.
for now. You mean?
It is locked. And the question is, how much attention do you want to draw to yourself?
Sneaky.
Because there's other people walking the streets, and you are noticeable because you are the quote heroes.
I feel like we
on
should go to
that
the front
note,
door.
Where's the back door?
This is the back door.
No, that's one of the front doors.
But why is it locked?
You don't know. It's locked. It's a delivery door.
Ah,
They ain't
Well,
got no
the back
goddamn
door-
deliveries, Talk.
the back door is up over here.
I
the
vote
front
that we go through the back door.
Of course you do. Anyways. Which one we doing?
I think we should just knock and see if anybody's home.
I find that to be unwise. I have no reason to believe that there's anything that violence is waiting for us.
It's not a home, Sammy. It's a factory.
Let's check and
Okay,
see
maybe
if
somebody's working.
maybe. Let's
You're
check and see if
working
this
my
is locked.
nerves.
we've walked back and forth across this building a few times. Is anyone staring at us?
People do tend to keep a watch on you, just trying to see what's going on. Now that you're walking back and forth,
Ridiculous.
All right, let's get this done here. Okay, so is this door locked?
yes.
Slugga, hold on one moment.
Unless somebody stops me, I'm gonna knock on the door.
Slug is gonna stop you.
I mean, I just tried to stop Slugga. I'm gonna approach Alex.
Yes?
Can you message me the same way you messaged Slugga?
Yes?
if you guys need, I can create a distraction so the public eye has something else to look at, and you guys let me know when you're in.
I don't think that's wise.
Then we should be quick about what we're doing then. Just an idea.
Well then, I guess we'll be quick. And I take my staff and I knock on the door.
No, stop. I'm trying to actively pick the door.
Oh, if you're gonna
Here.
pick it, then
Yeah. That's why he was trying to shove everybody away, is because he's trying to be sneaky back.
Well, the problem is, you have people watching you, so there is no sneak.
It doesn't
There's
matter.
nothing that you're going to do that's not going to draw the attention of the crowd, especially when you're trying to break in.
It doesn't matter about the crowd on the outside. What we're concerned about is what's inside.
I
Knowing
think we
about us.
care. I definitely think we care.
knock, knock, knock. Hello.
Amico, are you there?
You don't hear any response.
sale.
Okay. Picking open the door.
The crowd, you will have people start coming over now that you're trying to pick the door and going, "Hey, what are you doing?"
There may have been an incident, and we need inside. I can't talk because I'm mute.
You can't
Correct.
talk.
Damn it.
And you're trying to break into the most important factory in the town. This is the livelihood of this town.
I'm gonna look at the crowd and be like, we can't figure out how to get in, and I knocked and nobody answered. How do you get in?
They're
Well,
probably
shit.
working on a project.
That does not answer the question.
Okay,
If the
so they're
door's
calling that
locked, it's not
formation, so I
open
gotta
for
go.
business.
All right, I will be back. They are calling that formation. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I'm sorry, guys.
No worries.
That's all right.
Such a bad kitty. What is it even doing with those things?
I'm gonna go get something to drink.
We thought we saw somebody, pass out. Just want to make sure they're okay.
Don't mind us.
With all the windows, with the curtains drawn, all the windows, you're seeing somebody inside.
It's like with our third eye. It's just like this. It's like it's an internal sight.
For heaven's sake, we have reason to believe there is misdoings happening inside, and we need to enter to stop misdoings.
Well, which is it going to be? Which one of you is telling the truth?
The
We've
wise
gotten
one
three
who's
different stories
old.
from you so far.
I start
No.
blinking very fast.
The wise one that's old, not the idiot little one. What was the third story you heard?
Well, you got the guy trying to break in with thieves' tools.
Well, that's not a story. That's your perception. It's a
not
kitty.
a perception when he doesn't have a key.
Well, that is true, but nobody said anything about the third story but you. Don't be projecting things, is all I'm saying.
Well, with the little guy pulling around, trying to squeak and holding up thieves' tools, that's pretty good story.
I'm blinking faster.
It's not the story. It is your perception. It's a bad kitty. I smack his hand and
Now
make him drop the things.
More and more people are coming.
That's great. Great. We could all use your help. There's somebody trapped inside, misdoings and goblins and mayhaps. Stop dwaddling about and help your kinsmen.
Over to
Can
Alex.
I sneak away?
No.
Not even a little bit.
I
No.
heard my name. What's happening?
Can I try?
I'm leaning over to you and saying like I should have just. Maybe it was a.
Yeah,
you were
some
right
people
about
are
the distraction.
suggesting you ought to go get Longjitsu since it's his factory if you deem that you need to be inside, since he's evidently had his workers working on a project. The factory is evidently running. You can see the smoke belching out.
Let's get one thing clear, you imbecile. There is somebody that is possibly human helping the goblins. Why would we risk trying to leave to find somebody that may be the bad gentleman attempting to kill Amico right now? Stop this this nonsense and tell us how to enter.
You get her father, since it's his factory. She wouldn't be here because they don't get along.
Her father threw his wife from the thing. You think that he gives a fuck about her? He does not. He even said so himself.
You hear some of the crowds going, "Go get the guards."
There you go. Something to be done finally. Jesus fucking
They'll
Christ.
arrest them.
Well, they will certainly try, considering the fact we're working for the guards.
No, you've been asked to walk
The
around.
sheriff. We are helping the sheriff.
You've been asked to walk around, not to break into buildings.
Not
And
breaking.
You don't have a badge.
I don't recall. Do you see anything broken?
There's enough witnesses with the guy with little slugger.
No, you have eyewitnesses seeing a bad kitty doing a bad thing, and I just smacked it out of his hand. He's a bad kitty. Just like a dog needs trained, the kitty needs trained. I knocked. You saw that too.
Just cause you're caught too.
I
Comes the
knocked
reply from the
before
back
you
end of the crowd.
came over.
You were all here trying to get in.
I knocked. You're right. I did not break a thing. In fact, if anything, maybe my staff is chipped.
Yeah, being
So let's
argumentative
have
with the
each
crowd
side.
doesn't go over well.
Argumentative and reasoning. I
Mm.
find to be separate.
There's diplomatic and not diplomatic.
I am old.
Listen, people. Amiko has recently gone missing. We are currently checking this building as we suspect that either her brother or her father has led her to this location, and since she has not returned, we simply want to go in and find her. That's it.
And you can roll, but you've already been disadvantaged by 2. So go ahead.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if I could help. The help action.
You haven't said anything.
Which one of us has the damned paper from Amiko?
Probably me.
Well, you have a paper, but they can't read what it says, and all you have is a translation from somebody else.
All right, persuasion at disadvantage. 10 to 6. That is a 9. I think I fail.
This is ridiculous. Alex, can you send a message to the sheriff and let him know of the findings we have?
He's not in this town.
My character looks over incredulously at you in Magnema.
Right. What's the other lady's name that we're helping?
Belle? Across town?
Maybe. The one who asked us to walk the streets and make sure no wrongdoings were happening.
The sheriff?
That was a sheriff.
Was
Who's
it
not
not
in
another
town.
woman?
No.
Is there like any bushes or anything I can hide
No.
in?
No.
From a crowd? No.
You've got one person trying to incite the crowd and one person trying to calm them down.
I will start to walk through the crowd, just walking away and be like, if Amiko dies, her blood is on your hands. We tried.
Does anybody follow her?
Well, we're kind of in the catch-22 of we have a player who's not at the desk.
No, I mean, does anybody from the crowd follow her?
Probably.
Do I get like any kind of persuasion with that at all?
Well, you've been arguing with them, so they don't trust you anyway.
Well, who wouldn't argue when it comes
And they
to
don't think
somebody's
that
life?
Amiko would be here because her father and she did not get along. It's common knowledge now around town that he's disowned her.
Well, then why the fuck would I go and get him?
You're trying to
owns
go
the
into
building.
his factory.
Right, but their logic was to go and get him if she was in danger.
If you want to get in this factory, go to him.
Well, I misunderstood then.
DM.
Either way.
With the crowd being over here and her Ren walking off, would it be possible for me to slip around the corner?
Well, you got a lot of people around. You can try slipping wherever you want, but odds are you aren't.
Is the crowd staying over there with them, or is anybody following me?
Oh, you've made enough commotion. There's people up and down the street looking now. You're on one of the main thoroughfares of this town. I can show you. Hold on.
How about this?
Which one's the factory?
It's over here on Glass Street, right?
Yeah, that's the factory.
So straight up from the docks. It's not as populated as Main Street, but when shouting starts happening early in the morning, it starts drawing attention.
Great. I am going to walk to where the person who read us the stupid paper is and go and drag her ass here.
You're going the wrong way.
Wherever the fuck is that way is the way I'm walking.
Where are we going?
I don't know. You
I'm
guys will
asking
have to
that
tell
in
me.
character.
Yeah, I am going to get the lady who can read this damned paper from Amiko.
I can also read this paper.
No, I don't know if they'll trust us.
Nobody trusts you.
I don't think they're going to particularly care if we go and fetch Belle at this point.
Okay, I'm going to walk over to Greto and say, you know what? It's gonna be all right. We're gonna come right back with the sheriff. I hear he just, he's close, and we'll just go get him, and we'll be right back. And I'm going to try and get Greto to carry me and fly away very quickly.
If that transpires, my character will call after you. He's like, Magna Bar's like a day's travel away, minimum.
And all I want to do is I would just want to get somewhere where no one has eyes on us.
Well, if I'm not sure. I think after we talked about the weight, that maybe someone was too heavy to carry, or maybe it just slows me down. I'm not entirely sure.
I think it was too heavy.
Yeah.
But you can carry me, right? Because I'm small.
Well, you have gear. So between the gear and you, then no.
Okay. Alright, well then I am just going to walk in the opposite direction and try to get behind something somewhere where nobody is seeing me.
Well, when you
away.
start going around the side of the building, then you'll have people going to the edge to see where you're going. So if you want to try walking away, the road's your main choice.
Never mind.
Alright, I have a question. As soon as I figure out if I have a disguise kit. Hold on.
I was about to say we should both have one, but that's the wrong character. Did Talk ever say anything after he left?
He just said that
He has formation, which is probably, given what they're doing, 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And if they don't find who they want, then they'll start searching the building, which will extend the time.
The glassworks is on a cliff.
No.
Go back to the map.
Hold on. Let me go back to the map. It is sort of near a cliff, but if you go around the building, you can eventually walk to the cliff.
Allegretto, can you fly to the side of the cliff and see if there's maybe another entrance or some such below?
I can certainly try. Where are you? Where are you asking me to look? We can ping it. Oh, okay. Yep, I will make a big display. I will walk into the center of the crowd and then let my wings expand slowly, just to kind of make a dramatic act and get as much attention of the crowd on me. And I will just play a quick little flutter on the ocarina and say, "Away I go!" I'll start flying.
My character will look aghast at this, just standing next to Canado, and just turn to her and Bill and is like, what is anybody in this group doing anymore?
I don't know what else to do.
We could go visit the manor and see if he's even home. His servants, surely.
Am I rolling for where I'm looking?
I can show you.
So I'd be looking in like this area.
Their manor is south of town. You see where I'm pinging?
Oh, okay.
I sent you a message, by the way, Airee.
I am.
That's quite a bit out of town.
Yep,
Seems
I
like
guess
the
I
first thing to
just,
be burnt in a raid.
Pinging is where she just told me to look for something, right?
You don't see any caves, openings, or anything.
Are there any boats in the water, or maybe a place that looks like a boat could tie off?
No, because the docks are just to the south. So if anybody was going to tie off, they would come into the docks.
Right. I will fly back to the group.
So what would you all like to do?
Well,
I was
guess
caught
we're
in a
heading down to the
lie,
manor.
so I am blinking. Wait.
Alex,
Go into the
Gagnetta,
manor.
I'm reading the note. I'm sorry.
reading
If-
what note?
The note that
Okay.
no, the one that
Amiko wrote.
received from
Ah.
Suto. If somebody just said that they voted the manor, I second that vote.
Well, you've already walked away.
I am old.
I will follow Alex if he walks to the manor.
Same.
Do I get to see at least that they are no longer standing at the factory and that they are walking somewhere else?
You walked off several minutes ago.
God damn it.
I'll start.
And
Like,
you
people are
actually were
following
going the
us,
wrong
right?
way, so
Does that help me at all?
well, you'll get up near the garrison.
Start playing my ocarina. If people are still following us and we're not trying to be sneaky, I'll just play it. Maybe she can hear it. But just to kind of lighten the mood between us and the crowd of people that I'm sure are still following us.
Are you announcing you're going to get him? You're going to the manor?
I didn't say anything. I'm just walking the general direction after I basically had that short conversation with Kaneda.
All right. Well, since I know Ren's in a different direction, then, and if she's not going to be able to follow us, then I would be going to get her instead, so that she is not alone.
Okay. Well, if he's not saying where you're going, so
I'm still going to get her.
Party when the DM asked, you guys better have backup characters.
Apparently, they have to be
We're gonna get
better
run out
problem
of town
solvers.
and flogged.
We're all gonna die by a runaway wagon.
I think I'm going to head back to the Rusty Dragon because I've got to go back and talk to Belle and say, hey, look. Oh, hold on.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We've
Things
abandoned
have
the
happened.
factory.
Bad
Why?
things have happened.
Because a fucking mob was threatening to beat the shit out of us?
Thieves!
Certainly try to catch me.
They threatened to call the police because you were breaking and entering.
Has anything else happened? Why are we so spread out?
Because I'm old!
you were on a map to start with. Hold on, let me move.
You come back and you're all disoriented. It's only been 15 minutes and you don't read. Everything's changed.
Yeah.
And
Man,
I
if
don't
only
know
there was-
where Allegretto, which group were you trying to follow?
I followed Alex.
If only there was somebody that could send a message as to where they're going. Yeah, it was a
Does she hear
strange
any-
cough.
I mean, do you hear any music?
I don't know. Do I? You're pretty fucking
Not at
far
that
away.
range.
Oh, okay.
You're like 2 football fields away.
Oh, yeah. I would need a spell to make it that loud.
So you know you'll have to go across the bridge to get down to the manors.
Wait, so where are we going?
We're going to the guy's house who owns the glass factory.
Why?
Because if we verify that he's not home, then we're just breaking in. We're not giving a shit what anybody says.
I know, but they said to meet at the Glassworks.
Who said to meet where?
In the note, it said that Amiko needs to meet at the Glassworks. And we have reason to believe that something may have happened, so breaking in here isn't going to really do anything.
We're not breaking in. We're going and we're going to ask where he is. If he's at home, we'll basically say, "Hey, we think your illegitimate child is trying to beat the shit out of your disowned daughter
Dear
in your
God, say it
factory."
just like that. I want to hear you say it just like that.
Here. Oh, baby.
Okay, well, let's use shortcuts, and Slugga will help us get there in half the time.
We could probably just. Never mind, I'm not there.
Do you think that Mayor Kendra might take an interest since it involves the glassworks?
That is an excellent question.
Was that not the lady that was telling us about where all the goblins and shit were?
No,
No.
that
No.
was Shalelu. The
Oh,
ranger.
that was the lady I was talking about this whole time.
That's all she did.
Oh,
She told us about the goblins. It's just like, wait, don't we like know all of this already?
She resupplied and left the town yesterday. No, 2 days ago.
but how fast does news travel in this fucking place? I just need to know.
Probably fast enough that by the time we're back, that everyone's gonna go like, "Hey, why the fuck are they poking their noses about the glass factory?"
Ah, God, I hope we save Amika so that she can make them feel like fucking idiots. But I won't be doing anything,
All right.
apparently.
So who is
Okay.
going where? Is Gagnetta breaking off now?
Well, we're back at the Rusty Dragon, right? And
Well, you're heading towards your group was going to head towards the manor. Are you going to stop heading towards the manor is the question.
I'm going towards the manor.
I just want to know if you want the group split into 3 ways. And your fastest way is to go down Market Street and go across the bridge.
I just remember splitting up ending badly last time.
Great.
There was a last time.
You know, when
First time.
Yes, the first time.
After fighting the goblins, Delilah and I split off because she had something to do, and I was injured myself.
Okay.
I just want to start bitching to Sammy. I assume that she's next to me now. I'm just going to bitch in Zimnian about how this whole town is full of a bunch of fucking idiots.
Did Crowd follow us too? Are we walking by ourselves?
Well, since you're up near the garrison, you can go in there if you would like.
So there's nobody around us.
No, I mean there's crowds. I mean it's not like the big crowd you were at, but there are people still watching where you're going now.
Is there a
There's only a
tavern
couple with the other
eatery?
group that was because they were the ones suggesting that you come here anyway to the manor.
Is
So you
there
have
a tavern or eatery anywhere near me?
Hold on. If you keep going north, Otherwise, you got to turn around and head back south. So you got to
Would
pick.
that eatery have a public restroom?
Typically, taverns do.
I would like to go there.
That's near the north gate.
Like really far north.
Yeah.
Gracious.
You're in the business district.
Why don't we just go back to the inn?
Fun.
It's
Or you
close.
can go in the garrison. If
No,
you
I
want to
would-
try and explain it to the guards.
Oh, that's something.
Who has the note?
Not us.
Not us.
Alex has the note.
All right, going back to Alex's group, you make it to the manor. You have a couple of people, because you remember a couple suggested coming to get him. So you had a couple people follow you. So
as we're walking, I just start randomly telling Alex about how amazing this woman named Delilah was.
You realize I've met Delilah, right?
You've met her.
We fought
Well, of
goblins
course.
together.
Oh, he's telling you stuff that you probably wouldn't know about her. It's like she was beautiful. Her skin always smelled of lavender. The way her hair blows in the wind, it was breathtaking.
My character looks at Ganeda. Is he always horny on Maine?
I suppose he is. But you said you had the note?
I do.
What? Can I take a look at it?
Sure.
And Ganetta's gonna look over the note, and she said, "Oh, I think we chose the wrong door. It said that he was meeting her. Tsuto was meeting Amiko at the delivery entrance. I wonder if there's still a group of people over by the delivery entrance of the building. Anyway,
you're at the manor. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna walk up. Excuse me. I'm gonna walk up to the front door. I'm gonna knock.
Gentleman will come open the door. May I help you?
Hello, this is Lonjiku Kajitsu's residence, correct?
Yes, sir. What business do you have with the master?
Well, first of all, I need to know if he's home at present.
No, sir. He's not home. He'll point down to the glassworks. I believe you could find him at the glassworks. As you can see, it's in operation.
I see. I believe your landlord, employer.
Employer.
I see. I believe your employer is in mortal peril at this very moment.
we did go to the front door, and the door was locked.
That is not what is unusual. What has currently transpired is that we found out that his currently disowned daughter, I assure you how weird this sounds, both to us and to you, as I'm sure, has apparently been absconded with the, shall we say, black sheep of the family, the half-brother. The half-brother stated that he wished to meet with Amiko, within the glassworks, which I am fairly certain he, as the black sheep of the family, is very not welcome inside of. And currently that your employer is within the building, presumably, I believe something terrible may have transpired. Can you produce a key or something for us to get in?
No, we have no key. The master would have the key. I mean, it's not unusual for them to work late nights trying new projects. I kind of distressed you think that his son, well, the bastard, is around. He's been gone for well over a year now.
Yes,
But
well,
he's
he
not
was
been by
behaving.
here.
He's also been behaving strangely the past few days. Could you tell me of any peculiar ways of getting inside of the building?
I don't really go there. I don't work there, sir.
That's a shame. Well, then, I'm
I'm
afraid
just
this is
the
always...
butler.
Well, that confirms to us that he's within the building and that there's something likely going on. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay, now you'll see the two that followed you start worried, talking to each other as you are getting followed as you go back. Or are you going now? What are you doing?
Well, at least
While
I'm going
you
to start
think of
walking
it,
back to the bridge.
Ray, Sammy, what are you doing? Ren,
Oh, yeah, I'm still just bitching and Zimnian.
are you going to go
They
into the
had
barracks?
they had quite a ways to walk. So I'm betting, unless Ren, were you planning on going into the barracks?
I wasn't meaning to. I apparently
Okay.
went the wrong way, so if you're gonna stop me, feel fucking free.
That's probably I went the other direction to get you. Having no plan other than just trying to get you, since you weren't with the rest of the group, and would have turned around and started walking back, since I don't know where our group was, heading back to the Rusty Dragon. So I'm thinking at some point we will run into them, potentially.
So are those people that are walking near us still around?
Yeah, because they're now nervous after hearing what the butler said. They're trying to figure out what's going on too.
Are you saying you want to go this way, or are you saying you want to go okay, then I will follow you that away.
You'll get to the Rusty Dragon well before they make it back.
I'm gonna kind of look at the two townsfolk and say, now you can see what our concern was. What would you normally do if the sheriff were not in town? What
Go get the guard.
do you think that the guard will come with us to the glassworks and see if there's anything amiss?
That's their job.
Fine.
God damn it!
I want to wait outside the rusty goddamned dragon.
So I'm gonna look at the two people near. What just happened? I'm gonna look at the two people that are with us and say, "All right, lead on. Show me the way to the guards, to the guard, and we'll all go talk to them. What do you think?"
You know where the guardhouse is. It's where you meet the sheriff.
Shh. Trying to keep them with me. Let's go.
You can also talk to the guards at the bridge.
Well, look, here are two guards here.
So there are.
Pardon me. We we had heard that there might be some issue and that Tsuto might be back in town.
Who's Suto?
Tsuto, the bastard son of
Jigborgabuga.
Lonjiku Kaijitsu of the
If you say so,
glassworks.
I don't know he had a kid. Didn't know he had a boy.
A kid.
I also recall reading in the note that Tsuto thought that the people. Anyway, I'm not gonna.
He got put in an orphanage. Yeah, he got put in an orphanage.
We had tried to find Amiko, who is missing, and there's indication that she was summoned to the glassworks by the half brother. Do you think you could come with us to the glassworks to see if anything is amiss? The doors were locked this morning.
Well, you'll have to go see the sergeant. We can't leave our post.
But everyone
He'll be at
already
the
knows
garrison.
where the strip club is.
Gary is going to be smothered in his frickin' sleep.
I was complaining about the sass a little while ago from him.
Get it? We're all gonna die from killing ourselves just not being able to figure this one out.
This session is going to end up being put on an indefinite hold when Mom kills Airee.
Mm-hmm.
That'll make two.
There it goes.
He had a work trip.
That's believable because he does.
Nobody will
nice
ever
fall.
find out what happened about it because his work trip led him to a glass factory, funnily enough. And
He became a work of art, you could say.
Anyway, I'll head up to see. What is it?
The sergeant.
Sergeant.
The sergeant and
Sergeant Muldoon.
Sergeant Muldoon. And I go stomping off, wondering why am I still here? Why did not
Just to
did
suffer.
I why did I not head back to Magnamar?
So it's been about 10 minutes, and they finally start showing up, like heading towards the Rusty Dragon. 10 minutes after you got to the Rusty Dragon, I should say, the rest of the group is coming up the street towards you.
Oh, look, Sammy, it's the rest of them.
Looking somewhat disgusted. So what are you going to do?
This is quite ridiculous.
I'll say, we're off to see the sergeant.
break a
Want
window.
to come with?
Indeed, I guess I shall if this is the only way to save a human life in this wretched town.
we can't go break the window.
We could, if you want the
be
sergeant to
wise.
arrest us.
I mean, all right, we'll do it your way then.
If the sergeant does nothing, then we can always check the delivery entrance later tonight.
You know you still have 2 people with you.
Never mind. I just thought that.
I'm gonna look at the two people and be like, I mean, you think we should break the window, right? Like, there might be somebody
you
in
do
there.
not have to follow us all day. That is a little unsettling. These are 2 of the bystanders, right?
Mhm.
So you're going to head up to the garrison?
Yep.
Uh-oh. I got quiet. Was I heard?
Yep, you were heard. Yeah.
Okay, who's
Drop
going
over.
to be the group speaker at the garrison?
Not I, said the old cranky ass hag.
Alex will do it.
I said the girl that can't lie.
Okay, Alex. You guys will make it up to the garrison. You know your way around inside the garrison, so you can find Sergeant Muldoon's desk pretty quickly.
Good day, Sergeant.
Well, hello. How can I help you this morning?
We have an unfortunate suspicion. Could you produce the letter, please?
Can you hand over the note?
Thank you. We were approached earlier this morning by one Miss Bell. I'm sure you'll recognize her as Kamiko's employee. That Kamiko had gone missing recently and found this note crumpled at the foot of her bed. I'll show it to you here. This is the trade language here. This also is Kamiko's language, which is essentially the same on the back.
Well, it's common on the back. Yeah. He'll look over. Private. Get 2 people. Go with these gentlemen down to the bottle works. See if you can get somebody's attention to open the doors.
The bottle works being the glass factory?
Excuse me?
This is not as character like the bottle factory being the glass factory?
Yeah, it's the glass factory. Yeah, glass. They do windows, bottles,
I'm just
anything out of
making
glass.
sure in case they're like a different works. Is like, yeah, the bottle factory is like right over here on Bent Street, you rube.
The glass works.
Okay, good.
Sorry, I deal with bottles for a living, so.
My great grandmother owned that bottling plant, actually.
Yeah, we put caps on bottles. That's all our equipment does.
It's important equipment.
So, you will have a private and 2 other guardsmen go with you. They'll check and knock at the delivery door first, and they will leave one of their number there. Then they will move down to the main entrance for people, which is where you were earlier. Knock at that one, does not work. No, you don't draw any attention. And then the private will leave another person there, and you'll go around back. And let me switch maps.
Break-in time?
Because there's one more door on the back.
The door I was trying to break into?
No, you're actually on the front.
That's the front door?
That is the front door.
Where the back door was.
Yeah, no, you said up here was the front door, which was why we were over here.
Yeah, that's the front. The front door is where you're at. That's where people come in.
Okay. When I asked for the back door and he made the joke about, I bet you do, or something like that, I thought you had taken us to the back door, sir.
Well, that's what I thought too, but apparently in the midst of them basically saying, hey, there's the threat of us getting shot up in our fucking barracks, so let's go make a formation outside in the middle of a U-shaped barracks that makes us an easier target if there's a shooter. I missed that. I am sorry.
Oh no, I was saying that to Airee, not you.
No, you're good. I'm just... That whole fiasco was annoying as fuck.
So right now there's one guard station where Gagnetta is. There's one guard station where Sammy is. And the private has went around the back side of the building.
I want to go with the private because I wanted to go to the back side of the building to begin with.
What's the back door at here?
There is another door back here. Yes. It's another double door. Now you can't see, and the private has tried to look in the windows and everything, and you cannot see inside. So They've tried all 3 doors.
Where is Kanye?
She's around the front on the round side.
Oh.
So that delivery door is also locked.
They said
So,
go in the delivery door, so I mean,
well, there's 2 delivery doors.
Have the privates managed to get rid of our 2 followers?
Oh, they were happy once you went to the garrison. They're
like
all
the
rumor
neighborhood
mongering
watch.
now.
Yeah, the very good neighborhood watch is keeping watch over this place. I ain't mad at him.
Well, given that if this place goes down, the town literally could go down. That's how important this factory is.
Oh, it's their main product?
Yes, and this factory exports all over this coastline.
could have fooled me. I feel like their latest exports have been dead bodies. Anyways, so if the private's not been yeah, so if the private's not getting through this door either, Sluggo's just gonna like hold up his tools and gesture at the door like, are we going in? Are we?
Are you holding them up to the private?
He's like holding up, showing him, and then pointing towards the door like he's gonna. If the private's not gonna do anything, like on his own to open the door, then Slugga's gonna try opening the door since obviously the private doesn't have the skill to.
So you're like pantomiming the pick
He'll
and
look
the
at
fulcrum?
you, and he'll say, "We should probably do the smaller door in the display area. This one's likely to be barred." And
the door I was trying to before. I got you.
But now you have guardsmen to keep the others away.
Man, those civilians should be really happy Slugga can't speak. Because I guarantee he had a creative way of calling them all fucking useless, brain-dead schwitzoids.
Oh, don't worry. I handled that. That's why we got ran off.
I mean,
Cool.
it only takes
Hey.
maybe 3-4 civilians to hit Slugga to actually kill him.
If that.
Yeah. But here's the thing, though. It only takes Slugga one hit to kill one civilian.
Sure, that's smart.
Yep,
Most
and then
civilians
the
are
whole
technically
town's
monsters.
hunting the heroes.
Yep.
Just be warned, not all the townspeople are easy to push over.
Not all
Some
of
are
them.
significantly higher level than you.
Anyways, are we opening this door?
How did that work out for Amiko?
Don't know. You'll find out if you find her.
Which we're probably not because this took way too fucking long. So let's go ahead and pop this door.
Make a check, see if you can.
Could you imagine if we've gone like an hour or so longer after like the last session?
That's the wrong.
No.
After Ganeda warned us, like, yeah, we should probably not.
All right, you get the door unlocked.
Peeky peeky.
Oh, let me go back to that layer.
Let me in. Let me in.
Just kick it open. Oh, yeah.
Lost
Fucking
my
Kool-Aid, man.
character.
I think the indoor visuals might be broken.
No.
Is Sammy
We need a
inside
light source.
somewhere? I think
Nope.
I've lost her.
Can
I don't
you
see
see?
No.
It's dark.
The only view I have is as if I'm standing outside the door, even when I
Yeah.
move inside the door.
Then perhaps you should light a torch. Because Ganyatics can see, correct?
What if I open this window?
Yes.
All right, now if you want to move all the curtains, hold on.
Yeah, I mean, I have dark vision. I can't see anything without the door either.
I don't know where my token
Is that
is.
Airee Groucho?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
all good.
I did not know he had dark vision.
I don't think it was put on the sheet properly. But I'll find the paper for you if you need it.
Hold on. I didn't know the birds had dark vision.
Where I looked it up did. If you want me to find the book I got it from.
Oh, I just realized the factory itself has skylights, though, so the sunlight will be coming in from that one. So we'll be able to see in there at least.
At least where those are covering.
So, like I
Light
said,
diffusion.
this place, none of the lights are lit. So, however, when you get into this room, the private will ask, he says, you guys, given what's happened with the festival, more than capable, then my 2 guards here will stay watch. I'll go watch the back door. If anything comes out, we'll take care of it. If anything hassles you inside, you take care of it.
We appreciate it. We'll try and be quick.
You have entered a room. It is the shop area. It's where you would come to browse various glassware. There's bottles, window panes, glass artwork, stained glass windows, all in this area. So what would you like to do? Are you going to light torches for
Is this
those
the
of
door
you
for
that cannot see? Because once you go out of this, you're not guaranteed to have a window that you can move the curtains from.
Alex casted the light spell.
Okay, hold on.
I will light a torch.
I will stick with one of the people that is emanating light.
I'd like to put my ear to the
20/20 on light, right?
20
Yeah.
bright, 20
Yeah.
dim, or 40 dim.
How's that?
Looks good.
And Allegretto.
I sent you a snapshot. I can get you the link if you want it.
Oh, I fixed it anyway. But if you're anywhere near Alex, you should have light now. Sammy, you still want to light a torch?
Yeah.
Torch is 10/10, correct?
I think torches are just the consumable version of light.
Yeah, it's 2020.
It's 20. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
we
we
had
just
this
have to light
conversation
torches.
last time.
So right now you have light.
Can we
Remind me
see,
to turn it off later. There
can
are
we see a door?
2 doors. There's one door near Slugga and one door near Allegretto. What would you like to do?
I would like to put my ear to the door and see if I hear any movement or anything going on.
Okay, perception.
All right.
Can I help?
Not for perception. Unless you want to go listen at the other door.
Can I just like squeeze in and try to listen underneath him?
At the same door?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Still perception.
Yeah, give me a second. I accidentally closed the D&D Beyond page.
You're hearing, Sammy, the low rumble of the furnaces. You're not hearing anything else, though, right now.
Well, yes.
Same deal.
That's what we both hear.
Yep.
I hears the hums. Are we going in?
Hold on, Gagnetta's. You don't hear anything behind the other door. So you have 2 door choices. Which door would you like? East or southeast?
Both at the same time.
Does Slugga hear anything at that door?
No. Do you want east or southeast?
Do we find a noise suspicious or silence suspicious?
Don't be
I would-
suspicious.
Actually, if it's closed, then we'd find the noise suspicious then. Because why would the furnaces be
gonna-
running if they're closed?
I'm going to back out of the way and motion Slugga to take the spot I was just in.
Well, this
I'll just
is
wave
the
my hand.
shop. this is a shop area. So typically there would be somebody in here to answer questions or take orders, but currently there's not.
Oh, I just
Wasn't
realized,
the
is that door even locked?
wasn't the freight doors down by the southeast
Yes,
side?
they're southeast, yes.
Perhaps we should go use the southeast door and head towards the freight entrance that that Amiko was supposed to meet or to enter the building through.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Is the door unlocked?
There you go. A hallway stretches about 15 foot ahead of you. 10 foot ahead on your right is a door. At the end of the hall, it turns to the right.
Light man, we need you. It is dark.
I recommend we be more stealthy on our approach now that we are inside.
My armor is very noisy.
That's why Slugger leads the way first.
I recommend you stay in
Sneaky
the back, or do your very best.
Oof.
Slugger knocks over a glass. All right. So you have a door to your right or the hallway. What are you going to do?
Can Alex, can your raven see in the dark?
No.
I could cast light on it.
Perhaps it could head down the hallway?
Certainly. This is the hallway, correct?
Yep. So you're going to cast light on it?
Yep. Is
I mean, I
light
don't think-
concentration? It is not concentration. I can cast as much as I damn well please.
Nice.
The hallway turns again to the southeast. However, you have to stand still to watch through his eyes.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
We continue.
You see a hallway extending about 20 foot. There are 2 doors on the left-hand side and 1 door at the far end of the hall.
With the amount of money that I have, no, it cannot.
So you're going to bypass all the doors?
Does someone want to start checking the ones at the back, and Slugger can start prepping to unlock the ones forward more?
I mean, I rolled a 1 for stealth, so I'm afraid to do anything.
Well, we know that the hallways are clear, at least for a little ways, so if we do look in some of the... I don't know if it would be better to see if we can find the back door to figure out where she was entering from, or if we need to start looking into these rooms and maybe she's in here.
Delivery doors should be about here if distance remembers correctly. So we have a distance of about... Let's see here.
1.5 to 2 times where you have moved so far. Probably 2
Yeah.
times.
I would just like to say that I am holding vicious mockery for if I see Amiko's dad or a goblin.
Why Amiko's dad?
Don't worry about it.
He doesn't like it.
So are you going to bypass the doors and leave things potentially behind you?
No.
God damn you, Airee. I try this door.
You open that door. Hold on. and you have found a finished products storeroom. It'd be probably an area where the person would come in to get glassware to sell to somebody. Simple stuff.
Is it empty?
No, it's full of finished goods. You doing the next door?
This is
No,
out
which
of
one?
character, Alex. I'm pretty sure Irie just told us he gave a bunch of improvised grenades.
It's glass. Do you want to open the first door in the next hallway?
I want to take some of these.
Which door,
Yeah.
left, right?
There's two on the left and one at the southeast. So if you're going to open them as you go, then it would be the first one on the left.
If they're locked, I already have a sleight of hand roll in there for you. Whichever one we're doing.
Hold up. Let's pause for 1 second. There's no guards in here with us, correct? Because they left it to us.
Yeah.
Correct.
I bagged some of the glass in here.
Okay.
Okay. Now we can continue with the doors.
As you walk, they clink.
That's fine.
I recommend you leave that here until we are at least on our way out.
I put one back.
Leave
I
one back.
keep one. However many I took, I keep one.
So, Alex, there's nothing in the hall roaming the hallways in front of us, correct?
Incorrect.
Well, Slugga's already
doing
walked
that.
down. So you're going to open the first door you come to next, Alex?
Sure.
This is a cleaning closet. There's cleaning supplies and tools such as brooms and pails.
We're not going to find any goblins in here. Filthy creatures. I closed the door.
I said let's go and pop this
Oh.
door here next.
If we want to keep the same marching order without us having to move our characters, I'm trying to be behind Alex and in front of Gan.
I'm supposed to be in the back, aren't I?
The one
If you want.
beside, you can. You're not the loudest, okay? The one beside Slugga to his left looks like another storeroom. You see tools, probably for glassworking. You see clothing for what you assume is the workers. There's firewood, just miscellaneous supplies that they might need.
Okay. Let's go and give this door a try then.
Alrighty.
Might want to bring that bird up so we can see better.
You looking in this room, immediately see the lot of glass and things are on the floor. Plates, utensils, chairs have been knocked over. Looks sort of like it's been tossed.
My goodness, Miko's brother is filthy.
Now, there are multiple doors leading off of this room. There's one to Slugga's immediate right. There's one to Slugga's left against the wall. And then there's one to the southeast. There's another one to Slugga's left. And a hallway leads to two more doors that Slugga just passed.
Can I do a perception check just to look around and see if I can get an indication of which way the struggle went?
It doesn't appear that there was a struggle here. It looks like somebody tossed the room.
If we're trying to head towards the delivery door, our best options are going to be this door or this door. Although, I think the
You gonna leave the other doors unopened behind you?
Well, we're kind of on a time crunch here, and I think we keep on getting distracted by that.
Maybe you are, maybe you aren't.
But someone's in danger.
Damn you, Airee.
And you don't know where they are. They could be anywhere in this building
Yeah.
Or other things can be in this building waiting for you to go by.
I'm pretty sure this door goes outside, so I say
It
that we
does not.
choose one of these.
That door here probably leads to that little square outcropping that borders the edge of the map, which then comes
Oh.
back up to the double delivery doors right here.
Gotcha. Then I still think we should do this door or this door.
Is that a door there too?
Yes, there's a door right there.
If somebody wants to pop that to feel safer, I guarantee it's another storage closet, probably for the dining room.
I attempt to open the door.
All right.
I don't like the way you said that.
This looks like a servant's quarters where they would live on site. Beds are in various states of disarray. There's blood splattered all over the walls and the sheets.
Oh,
You don't see any bodies, but there's a lot of blood all over.
Called it. Time crunch.
Each bed is bloody, and there's blood spray from on the walls.
Every one of them is bloody?
Yes, there's 8 beds. All of them have blood splattered across them. If you want, I can open up the windows too, but you know.
Is it dried? Or wet?
Stuff on the wall is dry. If it's a big pool, then it's probably still a little damp, but it's mostly dried out.
Looking at it, like, can I tell with either perception or medicine check as far as, like, based on the way the blood looks, how old it is?
Insight.
Okay.
I would like to, if I can, do another perception check with my ear against this door.
Okay. You think it happened within the last day.
Okay.
You're just still hearing rumbling of furnace. You're not hearing anything else.
It's closer, right?
It is
Sounds like
loud.
we're
Well, it's you're still getting about the same rumbling noise that you were getting at the door to the north. You know there's 2 large smokestacks, so there are 5 doors you have choices from. Which would you like?
Should we double check these doors down here then? Because it seems like there might be some kind of clue in one of them at least.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a window right here?
Yes.
I'm popping that shit because I want to be able to see. Excellent. Now let's go and crack that door.
North door or south door?
North door.
You have found the kitchen. You assume this is where they prepare all their meals. This place looks like it's been torn apart. You know, especially any area that might have had food is just literally ripped to pieces.
Yep, that sounds like goblin signs. While we're at it, let's go and pop the south door then.
So we saw that blood in that room. Like, there wasn't any trace of blood leaving that room via someone's foot or just dripping.
So the window's open, but something is blocking all light going through here. There we go.
It looked like they bled out in the other room. It
That's
looked
a
like
lot.
your guess is they were asleep.
But there are no
Right, right.
bodies.
There's no bodies,
Not
but your
there.
guess is they were asleep. Slugga, you've entered the pantry. The room's a mess.
And I guarantee
There's
this here's cold storage.
hold on. Barrels and sacks of grain, crates of dried fish and venison have been completely demolished, and most of the food is missing. You see a broken dog slicer in the northern corner of the room.
A what?
A broken dog slicer.
Goblin weapon.
Ah. Yep, so Goblin's been
They're
here.
still here.
So, let's see.
Next door?
Is there anything under any of the?
I physically can't see in that room. There's some weird shading line
You don't
that's
have
blocking things.
You don't have a light, probably.
Oh, there it is.
You have entered a storeroom full of wood, probably for the kitchen stove.
Okay. Again,
Now,
to notify.
there's
Is there like a? Sorry, I should probably do that in my voice. Is there something underneath, like, remember in that house there was a hole in the floor? Is there like any holes in the floor underneath any of the
roll to
containers or
check.
anything?
Roll a perception check.
Ooh, yeah, that is a good point.
You haven't seen any Gagnetta.
I am so stupid.
So now there's 3 doors left. Which would you like?
We down for this door?
Can we? I think we should be prepared. They're still in here.
Most
Could
likely.
be. Yeah. Which is why we need to hurry it along. Because there could be some innocent civilians outside who could get munched soon. We don't want to repeat of the festival day.
Right. We should be smart moving forward. Keep a battle position ready, because I am expecting a fight in this building.
Bird up. I'm not stepping to that room till I can actually see in it.
Gagnetta, are you taking the lead or are you letting the bird take the lead?
Another storage room, and we got windows.
Gagnetta, you got to remember, is the one that has the best armor. You have entered a meeting room. Hold on. And let's see.
But no doors?
There is a door. Up on the north end of the room. You going to open the door?
I guess. If I were a different character, I would check it for traps, but that was a different character.
Checking for traps. This isn't Final Fantasy.
You have entered a hallway. Immediately to your south when you walk in is a door. There's double doors immediately to your left. And you can see a door at the end of the hall. And Slugga can see another door to the south when he moved forward.
I thought this
the
was a
bird gets
glass
in.
factory. I did not realize it only had doors.
Door factory.
So where's the double doors at you were talking about?
I'm standing at this door. I'm going to go ahead and open it.
Okay, you're opening to the door to the south.
It is a factory of hallways.
You find a 10-foot corridor with another door at the end.
You
Oh my
find
God,
a
Sammy was right.
corridor?
Can I just point out, whoever designed this glass factory was probably an architect and not an engineer. Since it's horribly
Gagnetta,
inefficient.
you have found a small office.
Okay, are there any other doors?
Yes, there's one to the south.
Oh my gosh.
D&D party's worst fucking enemy, doors.
Is there okay, so if this is an office, is there anything in the desk or on the desk?
It looks like a small meeting room, so no, there's nothing in this room. When you go to the next door,
There's just a table of bottled water and granola bars.
Um, I will look back to Alex and ask, do you think we should let the guards know what we found?
My character looks at him and is like, what, the blood?
You have found a reception area. Customers seeking custom glass would probably come here, or people looking to export glass meet with representatives. That's what you're seeing, things like that. And there are 3 doors. One leads to the outside. Sorry, I didn't notice this one earlier, so I'll open it for you. There's a door leading out, but you know that the guard would be further to the east. Now there is a door, Gagnetta, to the northeast and a door straight east from you. So,
This one is a double door?
no. The one to the north, or do you want the one to the east?
Take the one to the north first.
You can see Slugga now.
Oh, hey.
Yep. That's what I thought was going to happen right there.
What about, there's 2 doors. Oh, wait, we went into the other one. That's the office. That's a hallway. So there's one
Okay.
door.
Yes. When you open the door, that door, you're entering a file room. There's several file cabinets and shelves containing files. A lot of contract, dozens of exporter business from Magnamar, Corvosa, and other towns fill this room.
There's only one way out, right? Or
Yeah,
2
because
ways out.
no, there's a window.
Oh, that's a window.
Yeah. So now there's double doors to the northwest, and there's a single door to the east, past Slugga.
Try the.
Hey, can these windows be opened?
Which windows?
The one I am directly in front of.
It is open. Hold on.
Is it like metal bars blocking it off? Because like the light's getting through. I can see outside, but like if someone wanted to go through it, is it open?
No, these don't open. These were made to look nice for this room. Slugga, do you want to open another door?
Which one are we opening? We going here? We going here?
I don't know. You kept looking for the door out, so you're assuming it would still be east.
Yeah, we'll go on head east then.
You have entered a loading room. A wheelbarrow sits against a wall here. Their shelves on the walls contain additional reagents to create different colors of glass. There's manganese, cobalt, tin. There's untreated glass that is green. There's looks to be a lot of reagents to make, say, black glass, possibly. There's also a safe on the floor that's hung open.
Oh.
To your south, there's a door there, single door. There's double doors directly to the south. There's a single door there and a double door by Slugga.
Okay, I'm going to try that because this has got to be along the outside wall.
Okay. So when you open the double doors there, you'll see one of the guards looking. He'll kind of start a little look, turn around and see you. He'll just nod his head at you.
can we go ahead and tell him, hey, the room that I don't know, the bunk room is bloodied, but there's nobody there?
Sure. Is that how you want to phrase it? You're asking me, can you? So if you want to, then say you are.
So much sass. Okay, we've been looking around, and when we came across the bunk room, there was a great deal of blood on the wall. There had been some kind of conflict, but there are no bodies there. Should you send one of the soldiers in to look around, or?
I think backup would be a better thing. Well, I'm mute. Never mind.
You guys are the ones looking around. They're the ones making sure nobody leaves except for you guys.
Okay.
So, you have a door just behind you, Gagnetta, and then there's a door across from the Raven, and double doors by Sluggo. What would you like to do?
Just to be clear, this is the double doors that are the freight doors that...
You are at the freight doors. You are at a loading dock. This is the input where they would get raw material in.
But this is also where Suto's note said to enter, right?
Well, you know that there's another dock, so it could be the one in the back where they were sending freight out. You have two possibilities.
Well, if one's sending freight out, that's not a delivery door. That's an export door.
We'll see.
You hear Mom cackling in the back about your sassiness.
So purple means you're opening that door?
Yeah.
What I would like to do is kill the carpenter who furnished this room.
You said there was an open safe in here as well, by the way, right?
It's empty, yes. You have found a preparation room. You see mundane reagents, sand, soda ash, and lime. It'd be what you think where they would make batches up to make different kinds of glass. So you have double doors northwest of Sammy. You have double doors north of Slugga. You have a single door near Gagnetta now that you haven't opened. And then you have some doors in previous rooms you haven't opened. What would you like to do?
I think it's about time we take
Go
on
ahead.
the elephant of the room.
Well,
Odds are if we... Oh, sorry.
Gagnetta grabbed at the single.
I'm just going to poke my head in.
You find a stairway, a short hall leading to a stairway going down.
Okay, this is a stairwell to someplace different. So,
Gracious.
can I hear anything?
You just hear, like where those double doors are, you hear the furnaces louder. Before they were somewhat muffled, but they're loud where you're at. So you're assuming the double doors where Slugga is would contain the furnace.
Does the door to the stairwell open inward or outward?
Probably outward.
So we probably couldn't bar it slightly with the safe.
If you want to try dragging it and making all the noise, sure. But it's a small safe. They could probably push it out of the way too, if anybody's there.
Yeah, but that's an action of their time, not mine.
What do you guys want to do?
My character will walk into the room. Should we bar the door to the stairs?
It's not lockable, I'll tell you that.
Mike, I'm just gonna say, can we make a bomb?
Nobody knows how.
What is a bomb?
You know, like take some of these chemical-y things and just throw it in one of these glass bottles and make a big boom.
A tentacle-y thing?
Chemical-y things.
Well, this is a lot of powders to make colors in glass, so. So, do you guys want to open the double doors, or do you want to?
I'm gonna open the double doors just to make sure that it's the furnace that's in there.
You open the door, and all you see is another door.
Not even a hallway, it's just a door.
It's like a double wrapped package. You take the first layer off. Bam! More wrapping.
My parents did that for me for Christmas.
1 second.
Afterwards, I want you to uncover this whole map so we can see how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, legitimately.
Say 68 doors, 12 of them are trapped.
Like, legitimately, I'm sitting here and I'm getting frustrated as an engineer because I guarantee this building was built by a fucking architect. Because, first of all, the fire safety, like, this is a fucking place of furnaces. And, like, if a fire starts at the central building, you have to navigate a maze to get the fuck out.
Well, this building is stone.
Yeah, stone burns. Everything burns once you hit it hot enough.
Well, you know they have furnaces, so they're pretty thick.
Not thick enough. Brick buildings burn too. I guarantee that there's probably, if there's a fire code, this building violates it in some way, shape, or form.
Oh!
You open the door.
Is it a door I can't see?
Yes.
Now's a bad time to mention I have to use the toilet.
All right, take 5.
Now
Holy
may be
shit.
the perfect time to use the toilet.
Yep, because it's gonna be a bit.
Well,
Take 5.
apparently we've synced up. Be right back.
What the fuck is going on over there? I have an email about Hogwarts Legacy.
Yes, I know the pre-sales are going on.
Bitch, we playing together, right? Oh my god, it comes out on my birthday!
Hey!
I don't think it's multiplayer.
No, bitch, but we could be like in Discord call playing shit.
Share screen is for everything's multiplayer.
Are you gonna pre-order it to get the Onyx Hippogriff?
I'm trying to talk myself out of it, but I'm probably going to fail and end up pre-ordering it, yes.
I'm checking to see how much it is right bucking now, because I'm about to be getting my commission check. Ooh, collector's edition. I've never bought the collector's edition of anything. What's coming in this? Deluxe edition game and content, an Onyx Hippogriff, life-size floating ancient magic wand with a bookcase. Oh! A steel case. And a Kelpie robe, which is a cosmetic DLC. PC, please. Choose your store coming soon. Fuck you guys. All right, fine. We will go with that, I guess. What's the deluxe? Ooh, 72-hour early access.
That's nice.
Get the Onyx Hippogriff. The new Hogwarts game.
How much is it to pre-order?
I'm trying to find out. If I do the deluxe edition, Steam, we're looking at $70, and if I do the regular one, it's $60. $70's not bad for all that,
It's
though.
not due to release until February of 2023.
Yep, it comes out on my birthday.
The 10th,
Yep.
you'll have to get Mom to note that.
Remind to everybody. Don't worry about it.
I'm back. What's happening?
We were just talking about
Hogwarts Legacy.
pre-order and how much it cost for the deluxe edition and standard. And how it just happens to come out on my birthday.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
You right. Fuck Barbara.
You know, I'm trying to check my email to see if he's released the schedule yet, but he has not, so I do not know if I am off next Monday or not.
That's fair.
Oh wait, this coming Monday?
No, not after tomorrow. The one after that.
Let me see. So
Labor Day,
Yeah, Labor Day.
which
the
most places work.
not the 29th. Okay. I'm typically off on Mondays anyway, so I don't know if I'm off that Monday or not.
My job is off on all federal holidays unless they call you in for a barbecue, which is essentially be there for 3 hours, get paid for a full day, and then go back home.
Yeah,
That's
If
nice.
you're in retail, though, you work almost every holiday.
Mm-hmm.
basically the way that my schedule is set up is that I was supposed to be off every Friday and Monday. And for the last 4 weeks, I have been off every Friday, but this week is the first Monday that I'm having off, and that is supposed to be my permanent schedule. So I don't know if that's going to continue or not moving into the next month, but I do know that I asked for extra hours, so I will not be working 10 to 7. I will be working 9 to 7 every day that I work with my 2 days off.
Everybody back?
It's almost harvesting season.
I am anyway. I never left. Is Mom back?
She didn't move.
Oh. Mom, I'm supposed to tell you that my birthday is on the 10th of February.
Noted.
You two are so silly.
As you're opening the doors, you hear the tinkling of glass shattering.
Because I have dark vision, I can see into this room.
Well, there's some light coming from the furnace already. Furnace burns along the southeast wall of the room. There's marble tables sitting in the chamber where they would work on glass items with. There's some nearby wooden benches cluttered with various tools of the trade. The furnace rumbles loudly. Just so you know, you take a -4 to your perception checks in this room. It's so loud. The main furnace is near where you're at. There is another smaller furnaces further away. It burns with a hot blue light. So, this is where they would melt the glass. What you see ahead of you on top of the table nearest you, the top of the marble table, Gagnetta, is a gruesome display. You see dismembered bodies, arms, legs, heads, just kind of randomly in this area. You see a goblin just tossing an arm into the furnace. You see other goblins running around with cups where it has molten glass in it and throwing it at the dead bodies. But what you see on the table is probably the most disturbing. You see Longetsu propped in a chair, encased in a thick, runny sheets of hardened glass.
Okay, so you said that we would have some on perception, right? Like a disadvantage to perception. Do they also have the
Yes.
same? So if I crack the door, would they even be able to hear it?
Maybe.
So what are we seeing as we crack this door here? Because I just came back in the latter half of that sentence.
What you know what Longetsu looks like. So you see him in a chair on top of the table, and thick, runny glass, molten glass has been poured over him.
And that's the only guy we see?
You see a number of goblins. Gagnetta can see at least 8, if not more.
So I've only pushed the door open a little bit.
Well, you pulled it open towards you.
Oh. Have they noticed?
None of the goblins seem to have noticed. Like I said, you see what you assume were the workers. Their bodies are chopped up. And when you first opened, you saw one flinging an arm into the furnace. Other goblins you see are throwing glass panes so they shatter. They're just giggling, having fun, strewing molten glass around. So some of them have tongs that's just come out of the furnace, so the tongs are red hot. You're seeing, that's what you see.
Can I close the door back and tell everybody that this is what I seen?
You can. They haven't noticed you.
Okay, I'm going to close the door as quietly as possible and explain to everybody, describe to everybody what I've seen. Inside the room, the room is very long. It's at least 60 feet because I can see that far in the dark, but it goes further than that. There are at least 8 goblins. It looks like they are throwing parts of the bodies that of those that were killed in the bedrooms. They're throwing them in the furnace, and it looks like they have encased Lonjiku Kaijitsu, whatever his name is, in glass, and he is in the middle of the room. So maybe that's why he was unable to respond to us.
Is he alive?
Did you see
No.
Amiko?
I'm sorry,
don't believe so.
Did you just tell the whole group that Amiko's dad's been Han Solo'd?
Yes.
I love that he's Han Solo'd, but moving in a square rectangle.
Now I'm trying to place him back where he was. I accidentally moved him, so he's snapping to grid.
But
If we
maybe we should
if I
tell the
open the
guard.
doors, there are a lot of goblins in there. Are we prepared? Or should
Maybe
we?
we should
Sluggers,
warn the
If there's
guard.
nobody else in here, then why don't we just lock them all in
They don't lock.
and
I don't know who was in here.
so Slugga is essentially perceiving the situation. It's hunting mode time. He's going to kind of tap Janita on the leg to kind of like get her attention and point at her spear and then gesture towards the door and kind of like make a motion to like have her spear or whatever weapon she's most comfortable with like ready at the door. He's gonna turn around. Sammy's mostly melee fighter, right?
She's a
Say it
ranger,
again?
so she can do both.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm both.
So he's gonna point to Sammy and kind of gesture for her to come over and like stand like. Come on, you fucking.
Yeah,
Okay.
There we
fucking.
go.
She said,
Perfect.
okay.
I had my ruler up still accidentally, but he's gonna sit there and he's gonna like also gesture to her stabby stab weapons. Where'd Grenada go?
I was just moving something.
Oh.
Goodbye.
I would like. The guard is on the other side of this door, right?
There are goblins on the other side of the door.
No.
Door to
This,
the outside.
I know.
She means.
Oh yeah.
can I just pop my head out and inform the guard that we have discovered a group of goblins that has encased. I will not say names. I will say people in glass inside, and to make sure to be on his guard for anything trying to flee.
Okay. Sweet. Let's see here. So we have Ganetta standing there next to door, spear prepped. Sammy standing there, also melee weapons prepped. So Slugga's gonna draw a short bow because I've reviewed how to make something work. And we're just gonna crack this door a tiny bit and do an unseen attack.
Should we try to like lure them out one by one?
See,
We could have, but combat has started.
Hmm?
I said we could have, but combat has started.
Has it?
Slugga did just unseen attack something, right?
No, I'm telling you what the plan is. Is like we're gonna end up drawing the bow for an unseen attack once everybody's in position.
And
I would like to hold a healing spell for when talk inevitably falls on this first round.
Now, see, here's the great thing, right? Is that I don't like the fact that they're moving while we're having an out of character discussion, but
they're having fun.
It's in real time, bro.
They're working. Duh.
They're playing.
Oh. They're playing. Duh.
You can hear them giggling joyfully as they're chunking body parts in the furnace or pouring glass over things or shattering glass.
I'm going to place a talon on Sammy's shoulder. Just say, aim for the throat. I know you can hit them. And we'll give you a bardic inspiration. So you have a d6 to use for attacks or saving throws for the next 10 minutes.
Perfect. Thank you.
okay. Anyways, so we have two potential targets, and it looks like we'll have a cleaner shot if we go ahead and skim towards this guy. So using an unseen attack to jump in right at the start before anything even happens.
Well, you're going to have to throw the doors wide open if you're going to shoot anything that's you're not just going to, if you're trying to just barely open the door and get a shot off, that ain't going to happen.
Hey, why not?
Well, one thing, you don't have a clear shot at anything.
Not if you angle the doors correctly. It's double doors, isn't it?
It's double doors,
Based on Archer's stance, if you pie the corner of the door correct way,
but you
don't
also
have to
have
crack the doors
two
too
other
much.
people crowding in on those double doors, and one of them's a big orc.
Well, we
Well,
can move.
Ganeda's supposed to be standing over here anyways, so there should be room. Not to mention the fact that, again, 3'8", little gremlin guy could easily stand underneath her, technically, if he needed to, in order to get that angle.
If you go back there, he's on his own. You're supposed to be the wall, Paladin.
See, that's the whole point, though, of the unseen attack, is that before initiative starts or anything, shot goes off, they don't know what's happening, gives us time to then move back into a proper combat position. It's this, essentially, I'm pulling military tactics here on these guys.
As soon as you open the door again, I'm rolling perception again. They'll either see you or they won't. You got lucky last time, they didn't see you.
Okay, well,
If anybody sees you, it's not a sneak attack anymore.
Does anybody else have any other ideas?
fuck it. My plan's going out the window anyways. Let's just fucking shoot the closest guy here.
If
Unseen
they
attack.
don't see you, then you have no problem.
No, I'm not saying that we shouldn't do that. I'm saying we need to have more than one plan. I mean, not more than one. Just hear all the ideas that we have to deal with this many orcs.
Gotcha.
Sorry, not orcs,
mean-
goblins.
I think we should lure them out one at a time.
We still technically can. If Slugga's going to shoot the first one, they will obviously try to come this way. One person could hold the door if one comes in, slam the door closed, and that goblin's, for lack of a better phrase, fucked.
Yeah, I mean, evidently the door is small enough here. It's a 5 foot. God damn it, Wooler.
And
It's technically
hopefully
a 5 foot
nobody, hopefully there's no other doors out of there.
Can we, like, Home Alone this shit? Like, we've got all of these hallways, and we could, like, throw some broken glass on the floor and rig up something to fall on their heads.
Oh, well, I did grab this glass here and I take it out of my pouch.
I mean, if you're able to throw it into the room, like, there.
Why the fuck would I throw it? I pass it up to whoever's closest.
Yeah, I mean, if you're able to throw it up
What am I
there,
meant to do with this?
everyone's attention focuses there.
Pass
Pop a
it
shot
to
off.
the people in front.
They wouldn't be able to immediately tell where it comes from, so... Or just yeah,
Well, there's already glass flying all over where they're throwing, so
exactly. So
they might or might not pay any attention to it.
You
I'm
think
making an illusion of a small, really shiny glass bottle that looks really high quality, and I say I could give them something to chase.
I figured that
Distract
we
an
would
ambush.
drop the glass in front of the door. You know, kind of like the little balls.
Do you suppose we could lure them out the front door, or the loading door?
Not attacking now. We should have this conversation in the other room.
I think we are spending too much time dilly-dallying.
Agreed.
Okay.
if no one else has anything to say, we are going to unseen attack this one directly in the face and completely throw everyone off.
So you're going to open the door.
We're going to crack the door as little as possible in order to get the angle on the shot, which shouldn't have to be cracking the door too much. But again, you do you.
I mean, that's at least 75 degrees.
Not if you open it the right way. Because which way does this door open? Does it open outwards? Does it open
Towards you.
either way? Towards you? Yeah, he's right here, standing in front of us. All I gotta do is just simply pie the doorway there, shoot through the crack. All I need is a gap big enough to see the guy through and get an arrow through.
Are there handles on the doors, or are there doorknobs on the doors?
These are set up to push or pull, so you can go either direction. They're more like full-size saloon doors.
But I mean, if they open outward toward us, can we bar the door so that they can't come out this way?
You could try holding them. They're not set up to be barred.
Okay.
These are swinging doors. If you're carrying a glass, you want to be able to get it out easily.
Okay.
Are we doing this?
Nobody, hold on. Let me clear this tracker. Nobody's rolled.
Yeah, we did.
Well, it had old stuff on it. Because I've got multiple Delilahs.
Wonderful.
Weird.
Do you see a different tracker than what we see?
Probably. I changed mine to 21.12 if you want to change yours to 21.18. Or I could do it for you, actually.
So
There you go.
Alex is rolled. So Gagnetta roll, Sammy roll, Slugger roll. Slugger.
Yep, it's just taking a sec.
Oh, thank Jesus.
We're gonna die.
Okay, and before anything starts off, we're going to pop this shut off already. We have dilly-dallied far too long. We're going to get this unseen attack off, and if we still remain unseen, we might have time for a secondary attack before combat actually starts. Here we go. And as it is an unseen attack, that grants advantage. I believe an 18 hits.
Yep.
So we roll damage, and we're going to add in our sneak attack damage there since we had advantage. So a total of 9 damage on the closest goblin.
Hold on a second. Some reason all of my guys' health is changed.
Might be the molten glass they're playing with.
Yeah, they should probably be injured from that, honestly, because holy crap, is that shit dangerous.
All right, he is still up. And he squawks. All right, Slugger, you get another shot. Start your turn.
Alright, we're going to fire again before he has time to figure out where that came from and he's able to communicate it to everybody else.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
And I'm assuming he still isn't figuring out where we are because we're shooting through the gap. So he just got hit from an arrow from nowhere and is spinning around like, what the fuck? What?
He might not know, but
It doesn't matter if
others
anyone
might.
else knows. As long as he doesn't, that means I'm getting another unseen attack with the bow.
It's still your turn before him.
Yes.
So he's still after you.
And that is a 23.
It is.
There we go, 7 damage, plus we have sneak attack. So another 8 damage.
That one goes down. What are you moving any or are you staying there?
Let's see here. tight on space. We have... Give me the ruler. Due to the limits of them getting into melee. I'll tell you what, we'll pull something cheeky. Slugga's going to jump over and start riding the dog. And he's going to keep prepared with the bow and essentially kind of let the door close very quietly before he moves over to the dog.
I
Like you
don't
left the door
know
open.
if he's rideable right now because he doesn't have a
Well, he's
a
not riding
riding
it.
harness.
He's not riding it like as in combat. It's just where he needs to sit in order to give the space needed
Oh, okay,
for
okay.
movement. Yeah. So basically, he's letting these doors close so that when the goblins go, "Oh, hey, where'd that come from?" they don't see where that came from.
You hear two of them yelling.
I think we've been found out.
Shh.
I think you're right.
If you keep talking, we will be. 'Cause they are right
You're
there.
mute.
Yeah. Which is helping us in this situation. Point is to be sneaky. Mute does that well.
Are we
It's
in
their turn
initiative?
right now.
Okay.
Yeah. One of them will push on the door. He sees a group. He lets the door close and starts screaming again.
I don't know if that would set off a vicious mockery.
If he's visible to you, it should.
That's his call. I said I was holding it earlier, but I'm not sure if that holds going into initiative or not. Not a big deal.
I think that's how we played it with Airee. So, I mean,
You can let it go.
he just whispers at it as it's like opening and closing the door, just bitch.
This was like a very almost quiet caca. It was just straight to his forehead. This just purple light went straight to his brain.
Bird up, motherfucker.
You hear something screaming in pain. You hear a third one screaming.
It's good, by the way, that we chose this door because they have a door here that leads into the kitchen that then swings around this way.
Ren, your go.
So I should be after Algretto because when you organized it, I didn't hit enter, and so his dex is higher than mine.
Okay, Allegretto, now your go. Doors are currently closed.
Alright. 1 second, I need to see what type of touch. Alright, so I'm gonna use my movement just to go up here. And I would look to Gan and play a different melody that you guys have not heard before on the ocarina. And it kind of glows a little bit and it shoots towards you. I will cast Heroism. You gain 4 temporary hit points.
Who?
To Gan. Our good old orc. I will step back there. And that's a bonus action. Look back down at Slugga and wink. That'll be my bardic inspiration. And that will be my turn.
Okay, Ren, now you're up. Door's still closed.
I will simply hold for healing on Talk still. On Slugga.
Cagnetta, what are you going to do?
Could you hear me do say?
We
Yeah.
can hear a big sigh.
I'm just going to look at everybody and motion to the door.
Now
And-
you can push it or pull it, either way.
Well, I'm going to motion to the door and look at everybody and nod and kind of shrug to kind of ask everybody, are they ready for me to open the door?
I shake my head, yes.
You would nod.
Go for it.
Words. Does no good waiting.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to push open the door.
Alright, you see the one that's just south of Lanjiku, but when you push... No, there's a live one there now. There's a dead one in that square, but there's a live one also. And when you're opening the door, you don't see the one that's behind it. But you do see another one evidently has been running down this way. So...
I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold up my shield with my left hand and take my spear and attack that guy because I can't see the other guy.
So you're going to be there.
Yep.
Rolled hit.
Sorry, you could hear that too, couldn't you?
Well, yeah, we hear everything.
My gosh!
Is heroism just hit points now? Or does it give her a bonus to hit?
Well, they can't be frightened, and they have the extra hit points.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, you miss with the spear. Sammy?
You left the door open, right?
Yeah, well, she's kind of holding the door open.
All right.
because she had to move into attack.
Okay. I'm just double checking. I feel like my bow is at disadvantage at this distance. Yes, is that right?
Don't think so.
No, it'd only be if they were within melee range.
Okay.
So if there was one like right next to us here, then you'd be at disadvantage. Or if they were prone. If they're prone, you'd also be at disadvantage.
Because I can't really get too far in there. Can I?
You can try to squeeze past Gagnetta. You can get to there.
Like right here?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and like run and like slide kind of underneath her to get through. And then I'm going to go after this guy. Nope, that was a damage roll. That's not what I wanted.
And don't forget you have inspiration from the... Oh, never mind, you don't need it.
You hit.
Can you
Stab.
take the damage that I already rolled, or you want me to roll damage again?
No, I'll take it.
Stab
Okay.
his face.
The goblin
then-
is still up.
I'm going to hit him again.
Offhand.
Offhand.
That hits.
Stab his face.
It's more like his lip.
And he is still up. But he looks bad.
You should be afraid.
Okay. And then if I move to the other side of them, is it still an attack of opportunity?
I don't think you can get, because they're unless you can. I don't know that you can get past them.
Okay.
Are they the same size? Like a small creature or a medium creature?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you were
Okay.
smaller than the creature, you might be able to.
All right. Well, then I'm done.
Do you have... Oh, okay, that's where you're going. Go get him, bird!
Question: I don't see the dog in the lineup.
You need to roll for his initiative.
I don't know how to do that.
You should be able to double click on the dog and bring his sheet up.
I mean, I see his sheet, but I don't see initiative in the sheet.
Is it in characters?
He has a character sheet. Let's see.
Oh, is it this little dice button?
Watch your TikTok.
Never mind. I think that's it. Did that do it?
Looks like it.
Yep. He would go. You didn't have him targeted, did you?
No valid token was selected. I guess I did not. Okay, hold on.
I moved Slugga so you can click him.
Okay.
But then I'll give you the first one.
That do it? Okay, he's in there now. Cool.
Yeah, but he wouldn't do anything attack wise until you told him to attack, so
Yeah, no, that's fine.
are you telling him to attack or are you just
Well, he's not. I mean, it's not his turn yet, though, is it?
well he's
I still have to tell
basically
him on
been
his turn.
yeah, well he's been waiting. So, you know, if you tell him then he'll try to
Oh,
do something
okay.
next turn.
Gotcha.
Keep the dog safe.
I don't know what to tell him at this point because there's not a whole lot of places to go. So can I just wait until his next turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to do, Alex?
The Raven will occupy Ganeda's tile, will represent that, but that works, I guess. And it will commit the help action against this goblin.
Okay. It has partial cover from Gagnetta, but anyway, that'll cancel out, I think. She gets advantage with help, right?
Correct.
So it's just with cover, he would just get a bonus to his AC. Or am I thinking Pathfinder?
I think
No,
cover is
it's
a
bonus.
thing, but for ranged attacks.
Yeah,
might also
cover
be
is
for melee.
+2 for half, 3/4 is +3, full is +5.
Okay. That was the bird. Are you doing anything?
Yep, I'll take that small bauble that Ren put in my hands and I'll just throw it at this goblin.
Okay. See if you can hit.
What?
Alright, what do I roll?
Improvised weapon. You're
What
throwing
are you
it to
throwing?
D-Dex.
I missed it.
We did it.
It shatters on the wall behind the bird.
My character looks back at Ren. I don't know what you expected.
All right, Slugga, what would you like to do?
So these barrels here, right?
Yep.
How tall are they?
Typical barrel's about 3 foot tall.
So realistically speaking, if I stood on top of these barrels, could I shoot over Ganeda's head down the hallway here?
Or beside her. Yeah.
Either or works. Due to the mass conglomerate that's going on here, I feel like it'd be difficult for him to see me through all this. What's it called? The pinhole effect, I guess, would be one way to call it.
The one below that one is coming to the front lines.
Yes.
That one. So the other two aren't paying attention right now.
Okay, well then we'll go for that one then. We're gonna fire off another shot with the bow and be all sneaky cheeky about it so we keep on getting that fucking, what's it called? Sneak attack.
Well, you would get sneak attack against the two close ones because they're already in melee.
So this one's coming in. Question, what are the facing on these two then? These two that are just standing here and not participating.
They're you know, one of them's running around with glass, strewing it around, and the other one's just breaking panes of glass.
But
They're
which way
they're
are they
not
facing?
They're just not paying attention. They don't see you, they don't see a battle.
Are either of them facing specifically in this kind of direction?
Not yet, no.
So both of them are
Otherwise
facing...
they would have ran.
Wait, what?
Otherwise they would have been running towards combat.
So they are facing away from the combat.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So I am gonna continue to shoot this one because that counts as an unseen attack then.
Okay.
So bam, so that is with advantage, that's a 20. Slap him with the damage and hit him with the 1d6 for sneak attack. 11 damage.
Your bait counts.
He's still up.
But barely. And is there anything else we can do?
So you moved, you attacked.
Yeah, bonus action, anything, probably not gonna help. I mean, could technically throw a dagger, but Fuck it, we could do a thrown dagger on that closest one there probably, and
Bow's a two-handed weapon.
thrown dagger is not a two-handed weapon.
But you've
Bow is.
already. Bow
Oh
is.
yeah, good point. Good point. It's not easy to quick draw. Yeah,
Yeah, because you'd have to put the bow away.
Unless he just drops it. Like they do in the Western movies where they empty a revolver and instead of trying to reload it, they just drop that shit and grab the new one. Yeah, as the old saying goes, fuck it. We can pick it back up after. So, would... Yeah, because I can just drop bow. That doesn't require... Actually, does dropping an item require an action?
No.
So therefore he would be able to, since switch/draw.
Well, you would have to draw.
Yeah.
You didn't draw during a move. You already had yours. So then you would be standing there with a dagger for next turn.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, never mind. So just continue standing there ready with bow to keep on firing shots off downrange.
Oh god, how did it open that many doors so fast?
Yeah,
And
you're
then?
right. I'm moving people. Sorry. The Goblin by Sammy. Mrs. Sammy. And then he will nimble escape. Back away.
Which means I don't have an attack of opportunity.
No, not with the goblins, because they can nimble escape. They can disengage as a bonus action on each of their turns.
That's ridiculous.
Another one moves up. He swings at you with a pair of tongs.
Good old improvised weapon.
He does hit. For 1 point of damage.
Let's let that guy stay up front, because if that's all the damage he's doing.
The one beside him tries to hit Gagnetta and misses. And then 2 of them will throw glass panes. One will throw at Ganyata and one will throw at Sammy.
Yay, more improvised weapons.
They hit Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
For 1. So you've taken 2 points damage.
Just because I couldn't tell which ones were moving here, which one is the one that got shot in the back all the way over here? This one here on the right?
Yep.
Okay. Just trying to keep track.
Allegretto, roll me a perception check.
Alright. It's pretty low. 12.
Okay. What would you like to do this turn? Actually, yeah, go ahead. Well, I'm trying to...
Alright, I would like do I see the goblin to the left
No,
of us?
not yet.
Okay. Hey. Could I throw something over Gan's head to land on the floor? A bag of caltrops.
Okay. They were what, about 10-foot area?
Here we go.
Nope, 1 square. So where do you want it to land?
Right behind, like right at the corner of the table
Okay.
where I'm pinging. So that spot, and then, yeah, there are the stats right there.
Not a problem.
And that's all I got. I will move all the way to the back of the room, and that's my turn.
Ren.
Give me a second, because where I was going to move to was just taken by a giant bird.
I mean, do you relay that message?
You can't move, so it doesn't matter if I do or not.
Make a perception check.
I was gonna say, you could just move me.
Ren, you see 2 goblins in the hall to your left.
Okay. I...
Ooh.
That's where that just was, right? Yeah. Alright, let me ask you a question. So within Tangle, it says that it does a... Let me get rid of this. A 20-foot square. That's Earth Tremor. Yeah, 20-foot square. So if I cast it here, does the square like branch out 20 and come down 20?
No, it's
And still
total,
cover this
total
room?
of 20. It's total of 20 foot. So
It's a 20-foot square, which means that anything within 20 feet of this point would get caught in it.
That's a
But I'm
40-foot square.
it's 10. It'd be 10 foot on either side, and it'd probably be easier to put it in a corner instead of the center of a square.
Okay, so let's say that I put it here. It would get these, that one, and then just like cover this, I guess, up to here. And then whatever area is behind this. I'm confused on how the square is going to work in this area. Also confused
You would get that.
about...
You could get that.
Okay. I want to do that. So let me cast that. Hello? Let me cast? Hello?
That's
Cast?
it.
Oh.
It.
It
It's
just,
a-
sorry, just now it used my spell slot because I didn't actually click cast. I was hitting the dice and it wasn't doing it on my sheet. And then I'll just also point in, oh, that is picking me up. Point in the direction of the goblins and just be like, 2 more coming from that side.
I'm so calm. We're over here like, this is the end. She's like, oh, 2 more.
Is it Bruiser's turn?
I think that he's rolling to see what goblins are entrapped, entangled. And then I also would like to move back to where I was.
It's time for the dog to chomp on some goblin skulls. Give him a new reason to hate dogs. We got Cujo
That keeps
up in
them
here.
from moving. What else does it do?
So entangle 20-foot square from a starting point. Creature in the area when you cast it must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained until the spell ends. The spell is concentration up to a minute. And then it has to use its action. Creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against the spell save. If it succeeds, then it's free. So that's all it does. It doesn't do any damage, but they either have to succeed in order to get out of it.
Okay.
Or stay.
So we're getting advantage against them because they're restrained then. Or any
No,
of the
they,
ones that are
they can't move.
Yeah,
They can still
restrained and
attack.
restrained and entangled are 2 separate things.
Well, no, but you said they are restrained. Hold on.
A creature restrained by the plants. Oh, actually, it does say strength saving throw or be restrained.
Hold on. Let me find the little.
Prestige
Attack rolls
becomes
against
0.
the creature
You
has
can't benefit.
disadvantage.
Go ahead.
Or have advantage. Yep, here it is. Change creature speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonus. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature also has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Well, several of them anyway.
Nice. I like it.
Now, I think since you didn't give him a command, he's on guard. So if somebody comes up to him, he'll attack. They haven't got to him yet.
But I can give him a command for right now,
On
right?
your turn. When your turn comes around, yes.
This is him responding to what you told him on the last turn, as far as the time cycle.
Okay, that's what I was. Okay, that's fine.
So he's on guard. That's what he would normally be on.
Okay.
So if something comes to attack him, he will attack.
Well, I mean,
Probably
he's right in
better.
the middle of the hallway anyway, so the entryway.
But they haven't made it to him yet. They haven't attacked him.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
Gagnetta?
I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Oh, we lost our green square.
I know which where it's at.
Oh, okay. Isn't that
You
with
hit.
advantage?
She rolled normal. You can roll again to see if you crit.
Woo. Get it. Get it.
Push the button
again.
again.
Get it. Or, get rid of all your bad rolls. It's a prime
Get it.
opportunity too.
Crit it.
Reset the algorithm.
Slaughter it. Hoist it
That
upon
didn't
its
do
own
what I-
petard.
That didn't do what I thought it was going to do.
No. Still good.
Let me look at her sheet a second.
I would never be able to play if he wasn't here.
Aw. She did fare pretty damn well in business management.
But I didn't have to do anything. I just chatted.
That's doing something.
Roll your damage. Ooh, lots of damage, but he's still up. That was a new one. Are you going to do anything else? Run away?
Can I actually move since...
If you move, they do get AOs, attacks of opportunity.
Even while they're restrained?
But it is disadvantage.
Yeah. So if you want to move down in front of the dog, you can.
Well, actually everybody can attack over and through, so it's not like I'm completely blocking the door. It's sort of, if I'm blocking the door, it's to keep...
Well, Ren said there's more coming through the hall that was below you. So you can either try blocking that hall or stay where you're at. Your call.
That's what I meant. Can I actually move in the room?
I would not move forward.
We're talking
Okay.
about the hall that's behind you where the dog is.
If you move forward, you have to make a strength saving throw to not get entangled.
Well,
I'm gonna stay put for right now because I'm keeping everybody from attacking everybody behind.
okay. Here goes Sammy.
Okay, I'm gonna go after the guy right in front of me.
You
13
would
hit?
you would have advantage too.
I would have advantage.
Mm-hmm. Because he's
Okay.
entangled.
Right, well,
Get it.
I'll roll that again.
Hurt him. Ooh. So close.
Do your damage. You hit.
Murder him. Get him.
He's still standing?
Nope.
No? Okay, then I'm going to take a second hit at the guy beside him.
Okay.
Do it. And that's another advantage attack too. Yeah.
You hit.
Right,
Beat
not
his
much.
ass.
And I'm gonna have Bruiser then because I have to give him my command now, right?
Tell him what you want him to do. Yes.
Okay. Then I am going to have him basically, I mean, I guess it's basically the same thing as he's already doing, probably. Just if anyone starts to try and come past him into this room to attack them.
Okay.
And then I'm done.
Alex.
Kind of got limited averages for the birds, so
Bird up.
the Raven's gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. What about you?
I'm going to hold my action.
The fucking music in the back.
Slugger.
It's time for a arrow attack. At advantage, cause entangled.
He's
That
not
one is
entangled.
not.
Which one's that?
The
The
one
one we're shooting is not entangled.
You're
Oh.
fine anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I still got that 20. And I bet he's dead. Alright.
Doing anything else?
That's a good question. Hold on. Let me just look down this hallway. So we've got live one here, live one here. This guy's still alive, and then there's one more that dodged away, right?
At least one.
The two lovely ladies seem to be handling that very well.
They said there was at least 8. And
we
you
have
know
2.
3 are dead.
Yes. Which means 5. And then we were mentioning that there's one coming down this hallway. So Slug is just going to get in position to, as soon as possible, start loosing arrows down this hallway into anybody that might be flanking him.
Okay, when you move, you do see 2 goblins in the hall.
Perfect. They will be dead soon.
You done?
Yes.
Okay, before we move on, do you guys want to hold here? Because it's, I mean, for us, we're fine, but I don't know. I
It
think,
says, do you want to quit now or do you want to keep going?
yeah.
I am down, but then again, it is only 9:30 for me, so
Does anybody work tomorrow?
I work, but not until noon.
I mean,
I'm
if we can.
good to at least to finish the encounter.
Yeah. I mean, if we can move through the encounter quickly, then I'm fine.
Okay.
If anyone wants to go to sleep or needs to, just speak up. And there we go. And, as long as Aree's cool to keep going.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
Sammy, you want to roll for Bruiser? You have a goblin that came up to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew I should have moved.
I would like to take my action.
That hit. Roll your damage.
Oh, I do that in here.
You have temporary hit point scan to cover for things like walking away and getting attacked.
I'm trying to figure out how to do that in here.
It was mostly that I didn't want to leave Sammy in there at that door by herself with 2 goblins on her.
Yeah, I was gonna jump to it if that spot was open when it hits my turn. He's worried about Sammy because she's out there in the room.
Nah, it's fine. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
All right. It would be a 6. So it's 1d6 plus 1 for the bite. I just can't figure out how to do it on his sheet.
I'll try and... It looked like it was set up right, but it's not. I'll try and fix him later. Alrighty. It's not a happy goblin.
And Alex said he wanted to use his action that he was holding.
Yep, go ahead.
I take a swing at him with my quarterstaff. Oh my god, I actually hit something? I just damaged this campaign?
Holy
Yep.
shit.
Allegretto
It's
looks over to you
clobbering
impressed.
time.
Hell yeah, 1 damage.
Oh.
See what getting laid does you in the morning? That's great.
Oh, jeez.
That's so many days past, I think, at this point.
Yeah, it's
That
been a
still
couple days.
happened.
Look, I'm still tired from the standard carry, alright?
He's got softwood in his quarterstaff.
That's why I did 1 damage.
Rin got all the hardwood. All he's got left is softwood.
Wow. Y'all are wild.
Yes.
Fight the damn goblins.
What do you think I've been doing?
Stay out Ren's bed sheets.
The goblin by Gagnetta missed.
The joys of disadvantage.
Yeah, because it would have hit otherwise. That one missed. That one hit.
Which one?
One straight north of Alex. It's the one that got away earlier.
Oh, there's 2 of them there side by side.
Yeah.
Ah, I couldn't see that one from my previous position.
Take 2 Gagnetta, which would be 2 from your temp hit points.
Yep. So now I'm at 14.
Temp?
Yes,
Nope.
'cause
Heroism.
heroism.
It's at 14 total.
Oh, okay. I was like, God damn!
Yeah. If the temporary points get knocked out and her normal health stays full, that's saving a spell.
And Gagnetta, everything missed, and you still see one goblin off in the distance who's just playing in the forge and throwing molten glass around.
He's just living his best life, man. Maybe we should leave that one alone.
No,
It's gonna be
he
a short
dies.
life.
They all must die.
We have a scorched earth policy here.
We could be ironically cruel and do the same thing to that goblin that happened to what's his fuck over here.
I am hacking their ears off immediately.
Or we just
Do
throw
you
him in the
think-
furnace for fun.
Do you think that you'll get more money if you encase it in glass and turn it in?
That would be cool. Think about it. He'd be like, oh yeah, this is dope. It's like an art piece right here of goblin hatred.
I mean, they might eat the damn things. Who knows?
Anyways,
Bruiser gets hit for 3 by the one in the lead.
Okay.
you make dog angry.
About to piss Sammy off. He does another one of 5.
Still don't know how to change that.
Double click. Well, can you double click on his little icon? You can just change his hit points.
That is not working.
And just mark it down.
Yeah.
3 of
Okay. 3. Got it.
Well, I'll have to see why you can't change. I just changed it for you.
Thank you.
And the last one.
Oh, 3 of 9. My bad.
Slugga, a sheet of glass shatters on the wall right beside your head.
Bitch. But all that comes on is squeak.
Pizza
Actually-
squeak.
Sorry, it actually hit you because they're not disadvantaged.
It's a much more like anxiety-filled squeak.
Squeaking.
A pickle.
You get hit by 2 pieces of jagged glass and take 4 hit points damage.
That says 3. Wait, what?
Yeah, but it probably has like a
It-
bonus or something
it-
that's not in that
No,
roll.
it's a D3, so half. So you take 2 and 2.
Oh, I see.
3
Oh,
and,
okay.
3 and 4 is a 2.
2 separate d6s. I see it now.
Yeah,
Okay, I
you
thought you
got
just
hit by
rolled the
2
one
of them. No, you got hit by 2.
Okay.
And I'm not going to roll the scimitar when they're actually throwing glass at you right now. So I can tell you what hurled glassware does. It does D3 damage. It's -1 to hit.
Ah,
Nice.
So
On that one, you lose a finger.
They must have gotten pretty lucky to make it past AC 15 then.
they're pretty good shots. They're dexterous little critters.
What the fuck was this not? My token doesn't have the correct AC though. What the hell? There
It
we
says 15 to me.
go. It said 14 to me for some reason, which is what he has if he's not wearing his armor.
Allegretto, what would you like to do?
I would like to get on the other side. Oh, I'm still unmeasured. Hate when that happens. I would like to move right here and stab the goblin in front of the doggy with my dagger.
I cast lightning bolt from my dick.
You heard
You get-
you heard the tonage. I can only see a fraction.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, cool. So with my last movement. Yep, that is exactly where I'll stay.
Alrighty.
And now it is Allegretto versus 3 of those because everybody else cannot reach them.
Yeah, but there's a dog that was about to go down and possibly die when all of these goblins go at the same time.
Fair.
Ren, what would you like to do?
I would like to move right here and hold a heal action.
Two in the back. Your turns are silly to me.
Well, I was going to move here and smack a goblin in the face, but there's a body blocking said goblins now. That's the end of my turn.
And Bruiser's still attacking anything that comes through the room.
Yep, but nothing can get to him now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you. I didn't quite see when the goblins. Could I tell what door the goblins went through to come down the hall?
No, it was out of your vision. You didn't even see that many. You saw 8. There were more than 8. They were at the far end of the room.
You know, when we were outside of this building and I fibbed, I thought, to the townsfolk about goblins and mayhaps things, I was just lying.
You got your wish.
Yep. Which makes me understand why a deception roll is not needed.
I'm gonna look at the guy in front of me, and I'm gonna say in Goblin because I can speak Goblin. Hey, what's your name?
Desna bless you.
Gorf!
Gorf, is it? Nice to meet you.
Meet my pointy end.
You hit.
That's fucking great.
Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna call back. Hey, this one's name is Gorf. Make sure that you write it down when you turn in the ears.
Were we supposed to be keeping track of their names?
You get double the loot when you do.
Brilliant. Continue to ask for names.
But I can't move, right?
You would have to make a strength check if you move into the room now.
There's like 3 dead ones in front of us now.
Strength save. You just make it.
Is this a table next to me?
Yes.
I'm gonna hop over these goblins onto the table. Mostly because that's the only way I can think of to clear the dead bodies.
Walk over them.
Oh. Never mind. Okay, if that's the case, then I'm gonna look over at Sammy and say, "Are you okay if I move into the room?"
Yeah. Go for it, girly.
You've made your save, so which one are you going for? Okay. Move up then.
Okay. Because I'm not gonna be in. I'm not in the poo, right?
You're going through the entangled area, but you rolled well enough on your save not to be entangled.
Oh, maybe I should.
So you
Okay.
took the chance, and it worked out for you. What you doing, Sammy?
I am not taking the chance. And I am going after this guy.
You have a D6.
Oh. My D6. Doo-doo.
And you still have advantage versus those two.
Oh.
Do you want to say
So
that
many
you didn't?
options.
Do you want to say
Well,
that
no.
you didn't use your inspiration just now?
Yeah.
Since you have
Well,
advantage.
no, I think I'm gonna need my inspiration.
All right. It worked out.
Okay, you hit.
Okay. And
Mission accomplished.
come on, little guy. And I'm done.
Okay.
I
know you're still hiding.
Nope. It was just flying up in that tile where Ganeda was on. Would you judge the ceiling in this place high enough to have the raven fly over the entangle spell?
Yes.
Excellent. Let's say that's 10 feet. Just enough.
Because the ceilings are about 20 foot high, 15 to 20 foot high, because they want the heat to go up.
Sluggo was right. Fuck this architect. Alright, I'm gonna fly into Ganeda's tile again, and I'm going to use the help action against this small gremlin right here. He's gonna peck at him to try and distract him.
Okay. What would Alex like to do?
Alex is going to just like, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Oh, that is a large congregation. Hey, your boss is here! And he's going to cast Minor Illusion in the back ranks. And I have something prepared for this. He's going to summon a pissed off looking bugbear behind them.
Oh boy.
Why is the token not showing up? I'll just use the concept. Whatever. I summon this behind them.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Did you post it in Discord?
Yeah.
Here's the game session.
I had a token for it.
I figured.
Shit. Does he sound like Chewie?
No. And my turn is over.
What the fuck?
Slugga, what are you doing?
I am staring at every single one of those goblins down that motherfucking hallway. Well, what we're gonna start off by doing is we're doing the same thing we were doing before, using the dog to get a bit of height, and we are going to fucking rain fire down this hallway and start shooting at this first goblin here.
All right.
And since it's in melee with Greto, that means
You get
advantage,
sneak
correct?
attack.
Or at least a sneak attack, yeah. Oh. Oh.
You hit.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh.
Stop it, Ron.
Surprise! Victory screech. I'm gonna pretend that was the one that threw the first thing of glass at Slugga, and he's just really happy about it. But that is Slugga's turn.
Alrighty. One goblin liked Sammy's idea of a bow, so he's going to switch to bow.
No. It's not allowed.
Sammy, he just hit you for 3.
3?
Yep.
Okay.
He'll be dead soon.
Shit for Brains is still playing and throwing glass.
Ooh, dang.
Found
I
our
realized
target for interrogation.
Yeah, that ranged goblin still hit with disadvantage, damn.
Yeah, 23 and a 21.
Yeah, that'll do
God
it.
damn.
Don't worry, he'll die soon.
Gagnetta. The one ahead of you slashes at you with a scimitar. Hits you for 5.
It's gone and 3 to your normal health.
One in the back turns around and swings at the bugbear. More in fright than anything.
I help.
Misses. The other one draws his scimitar and goes at Allegretto. And 11 misses.
These goblins are going so hard at that fucking grain that I'm surprised they're not calling him Alfredo.
Allegretto, it's your go. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast Vicious Mockery. And I'm like leaning down to where I'm like in pecking distance of his face. And just the loudest "Caca!" and it just kind of echoes a little bit.
He does fail.
Yeah. And with that, I will move out, taking the risk for the opportunity attack, but he's got disadvantage. Damn it. I'll be right there.
He misses.
Oh yeah. That is my turn.
Ren, you're holding a spell now.
Not anymore. I'm gonna move right here. And I will hold my action for a goblin to make it here, maybe.
Well, you were holding the spell, so if you drop it, that's it. It's gone.
Really?
That's how that works.
Well, shit.
So she has to heal something?
Yep, she can heal Sammy from where she's at, or Slugga, or the dog.
Well then. Use it or lose it. Alrighty, I will... Sammy's fine. I will heal... Slugga.
All right.
Slugga, you feel amazing.
I am amazing. Thank you for noticing.
Am I able... I can't hold another action now, can I? Hello?
I'm not sure on that one. That was held from last time and released as a spell. You know offhand, Alex?
About what?
If I can hold another action.
Another action. But she just released her action that she had held. Can she hold another one?
It is now her turn, so... Yep.
Okay. Then in that case, if a goblin makes it here and lives, I would like to hold my action to pop it in the head with my fucking staff.
Okay.
And that's
Get him,
it.
Bork. Get him. Bruise him.
Well, he got told if they come into the room to attack, so
Mm-hmm.
that one's not there yet.
That goblin's about to have a bad day.
Gagnetta, you have advantage on this because of the raven.
Sorry, I was. Anyway,
She was talking without her mic on.
yeah. I'm gonna look at this goblin as well and smile and say in goblin name.
Gorfucius.
Gorfucius.
These goblins are so dumb.
You sound like a wise goblin.
There's no such thing.
You hit.
Thank goodness for that advantage.
Ouchie.
You hit him, but he's still up.
Jerk.
Are you moving or staying?
I'm gonna stay.
Sammy, you're up.
Alright, I'm going after this guy.
Damn.
That's a crit.
Damn.
No,
Fucking obliterated him.
that was
So
sweet.
deadly.
It hit him like a shotgun shell, just took off a chunk of his torso.
We don't even have to carve the fucking ears off. It's like a zombie head exploding.
Pretty sure you stuck him inside of the furnace.
Is there anything else you want to do, Sammy?
Yeah, is the entanglement still up?
Yes.
Yeah, it should be. She has
Okay.
concentration going.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna move one over.
Oh, for future reference, Ren,
Mhm.
holding an action, holding a spell, counts as concentration.
Oh yeah.
But I'll let it
Oh.
go.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
It is
No.
not wanting to let me move.
Are you on the arrow with the pointiness, or are you on something? There you go.
Yes. Well, it moved me there. That's not where I wanted to go. Okay.
Well,
There
no,
we go.
I moved you. And then you can move because you were stuck in a wall.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm just gonna move here so that I have better view in case I need to fight backwards.
I just imagine you running backwards fighting.
You know.
Raven?
The Raven is going to circle around just for funsies, and he's going to whisper in Goblin into the creature's ear, "Nevermore." And I declare the help action again.
I love it.
Okay. What was Alex going to do?
Alex is going to cast Message at this goblin.
Okay.
He's going to, in a gravelly voice, attempting to imitate a species he's never really seen before, which he's just made a pissed off version of that he assumes is right, and speak in Goblin. "I will dine on your entrails."
Jesus.
Gotta intimidate?
I mean, I'll take it.
Go ahead.
Don't worry, guys, I'm great at this.
Nice.
I was kidding, but okay, I got an 18.
He's frightened.
Excellent.
Slugger?
What time is it? Shooting time. This guy's gonna feel pain. Anyways, let's shoot him in the face.
Sometimes I feel like somebody's shooting me.
Oof. Oh, but I have that fucking inspiration from earlier to add a D6, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll hit.
Yep. And then we toss in some damage. 6 is alright.
He's still up.
And I did not get sneak attack for any of that.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get to hit a goblin?
Anything else?
No. But give me a turn and something interesting will happen, I swear. Actually, I suppose I probably should hop off the dog.
That goblin is just busting glass, just playing.
Busting a
Still,
move.
he is oblivious to everything.
Are you like over there rolling perception for it and just failing
Yes.
horribly?
Yeah. That would have been a 2.
I
Damn.
kind of feel bad for him at this point.
Just take one look at the dude on display up there. Don't feel bad.
Cagnetta, he missed you. Alrighty. The goblin makes an amazing strike against the bugbear and then realizes it's not real. So that's one crit you guys won't get.
Oh! Oh! Suddenly glad I'm not casting cantrips right now.
Yay! I want to use my action!
Go for it.
Beat him with a stick.
Action. This one?
You hit.
Hey, let's go.
Are you using it two-handed, I would imagine?
Yeah.
Allegretto?
Yes.
You're up.
Let me check something. Let's see how far I can get.
Oh, I would have dropped the concentration spell also.
So, I have a question.
The one way, way away is oblivious to everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I get into this room and then fly? Is there enough space for me to just be like 10 feet off the ground? Or 5?
The
Uh,
raven is.
Once you get past Sammy,
So, I want to know how you want to do this, because my walking speed is 25, and I would have to...
you
No,
would
hold on.
use 10 feet of it to get past Sammy. So you use 40% of your flight. So if your flight is 50, then you could have 30 more.
Okay. Fly right to the opposite side. And I'm gonna stab it in the spine with my dagger.
You hit.
I rolled twice just to see if I would get a crit.
He was dead anyway.
Alright, cool. Yep, and I'll just kind of flip around and have my talons out looking at the other one that maybe notices something now.
I don't know why he hadn't so far.
Oh, well.
He's rolled every single turn.
He's really fixated on what he's doing, and that's very impressive. But Jeff, that ends my turn.
Ren, what you doing?
Well, now that I can walk around here freely, I will start to mosey this way. Let me get my things here. 15. 30. I will go here. And in the event that this goblin does happen to roll good enough perception or live long enough, I will hold my quarterstaff once again for it running up on us for smackage.
Smackage. I'm gonna smack him.
Gonna smack him in the schwagon.
Get it out.
Cagnetta?
Does the raven communicate with Alex? Like, if I were to ask a question, would Alex hear the question, or could the raven communicate?
Only if Alex was using his senses, the raven senses, to see. So in this case, no.
If I yell back to Sammy, can she hear me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell down to Sammy. Are there more goblins in the hall? Should I come down there, or you got this? Or that?
No.
Sammy doesn't know.
Oh.
I mean, I could run in on my next turn.
I didn't know if you could see down the hall, or...
I mean, me personally can. Sammy cannot.
That's crazy that you can, because I couldn't.
Well,
She
I
has
can because
hit.
of Bruiser.
Oh, right.
She can still tell that Bruiser's fixated on something.
That's true. But I don't know how many.
So as far as I can see nothing down this hall except for Dum Dum up there. But that's okay. I'm gonna approach Dum Dum and say in Goblin, "Hey, what's your name?"
My name is Amigo Montoya.
Shoefoot.
Did you just say Shoefoot?
I am Glovehand.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I see you're not related to the Gorfs.
And you'll see that he has one shoe.
He's about to have no shoe here pretty soon because he's not gonna have a fucking foot to wear it on.
You hit.
Not well.
No,
Poke,
you hit
poke.
pretty well.
What do you mean not well?
Poke, poke.
He'll look past you and try to run. So you can roll your AOO. But it's not advantage anymore, so you can turn that off. That's damage.
Oops, sorry.
I know you're confident. He turns to run, and he dies.
Ha ha!
With a spear through the back.
All that leaves is the ones in the solar.
Sammy?
I am going to share a square with Bruiser. See this guy. And go after him with my longbow. And then do I do something special because it was a...
It rolls the crit.
It does? Okay.
Well, it
It didn't.
rolled... Let's see what it rolled.
It rolled a 1d8 plus 4, which is my typical damage on my longbow.
Just roll the damage again.
I roll the damage twice?
Well, we'll just drop off the +4 off the second one. Because what it's
so
supposed to do is roll
Okay, so it would be a d6 then.
a d8 because you're using a longbow.
A d8? Oh,
Longbows are D8.
Okay. Yep, I read the wrong thing. So, 15 damage?
It's dead, Jim.
Are we out of initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I'm sleepy.
Good job, everybody.
Can we cut off ears next week?
We survived.
That was relatively painless, actually.
Yeah, all of us survived.
It's because we used strategy and cunning.
Look, we pretty much blocked off the door pretty well.
I'm telling you, it's like that
That
strategy.
entangle was big.
That
Yeah,
entangle
that
made all the
entangle. Oh
difference.
my god, I loved that. Because
It seriously saved us.
I forgot, because I knew that it restrained, but I forgot that fucking restraint like fucks up creatures so much. Because not only is it giving you advantage, it's giving them disadvantage. And if you happen to use any kind of spell with a dex saving throw, they're fucked.
Yeah, like Thunderwave.
Thunderwave, fucking a good portion of fucking fire-based
Well, you have
spells.
not seen a Miko yet.
Yeah, that's the worrying part. But there was the downstairs area, and I feel like if they're going to be anywhere, they're going to be in a creepy-ass basement, because damsel in distress vibe. But...
So we will plan to meet next week again, same time, 8 Eastern, 7 Central, and what is that, 5 Pacific? Is that still okay?
On Friday?
Yes,
Yep.
on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Woo.
taking on the extra session, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for
Hey,
hosting it.
I remember what Airee said about after the glassworks.
But it's not after.
The son of a bitch.
Yeah,
There's still
we
a
haven't
basement.
seen no Chief Goblin yet.
Dang you.
Ugh. You bet that I'm gonna stab him a lot. Unless I shoot him first.
You could still stab him after he's dead or if he dies.
Yeah, good point. But then I'll get my white fur all messy and that'll be kind of shit.
No, just stab softly.
Does
I
anyone
love
want
y'all, but I'm falling asleep.
Same.
Yeah.
So, I'll talk to y'all later.
Have fun.
Bye.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
I got
everybody.
enough caffeine in me now. I'm awake.
That's unfortunate.
Good night.